Hey, Chris.
Hello.
All right.
How's
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Why
Good to hear.
You are telling me that comments show up here. I've been using it for 3 years now.
Oh, man.
Thanks for letting us know. Thanks for letting us know, buddy.
Thanks, StreamYard.
Yeah.
So I did pull out a crate's worth of 10-inch records to show.
Nice. We'll have to
we
go
could do
through
that later, though. We could do it later.
For sure.
So the 10-inch, collecting old jazz 10 inches was a real big focus of my collecting for the past good while. So it'll be fun to show those off.
That will be fun. I got a plethora of shit in from Catalytic Sounds.
Cool.
Is, yeah.
I went into the city and I picked up stuff from a shop so we could touch on all this stuff.
Oh, cool. Felipe may grace us.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
He said he was going to. And if he's going to, we're going to go through all the Record Store Day shit because he's listened to all of it, at least the stuff that Zeb's putting out. And maybe we could do, right? Maybe some,
except I don't know if he listened to the Cecil Taylor.
He didn't listen to Cecil Taylor, but, whatever. Maybe we could do a draft. We could do a draft live.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Everybody liked that before, so.
Yeah, that was cool.
The JBI logo, yeah. I haven't used that one in a while.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Hey, this dude's got a channel and a stream.
I watch his channel all the time.
Yeah.
Welcome, dude. That's Alex. Yeah, he's the one thing I'll say is I'm not particularly interested in the records that he's buying, but he's so compelling in talking about them that's the whole thing. It's like the best part of it. So he's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed. So
and also Alex is supposed to be doing an all jazz video coming up, all his new jazz acquisitions for an hour.
Okay.
So subscribe to Beer and Vinyl and
let me make him do you have his channel? Can you put the link into his channel in the
Sure, give me a second here.
Then I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Look, you made him cry. You made him tear up.
What?
He said, "Oh my God, Mike, I'm crying." Nice.
And I'm not even into beer, and his beer reviews are excellent.
I'm so into beer that I had to quit drinking beer.
Yeah,
I like beer. So, what else we got here? Let me close some windows. I got a bunch of crap open that's gonna.
So this is Alex's channel, Beer and Vinyl. So go subscribe.
Very cool. So. Yeah, I ordered a bunch of shit from Catalytic Sounds. We'll look at that. That's all Ken Vandermark shit. He, I think he runs it. It's like a co-op for all these different, free jazz artists and stuff. Pretty cool.
Okay. So, who is Ken Vandermark for people who don't know?
Ken Vandermark he's a Chicago guy. He plays everything from soprano to baritone to clarinet to clarinet, all the reeds.
Yeah,
free jazz dude. He's been I've been obsessed with him for about a year now, probably maybe a little longer.
You want to show some albums?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
He's had a gig at this place in Chicago since the 90s, every Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Dozens of different bands and shit. So anyway. Yeah, I could show some stuff. Let me turn my light on. Hang on.
All right, take your time.
Oh,
just settling in, and everybody keep an eye out for a poll question.
Oh, a poll question, yes. Okay.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
So, I actually got a vinyl record of his, which I didn't know existed. There's not that many of them. Most of the shit I got from him was CD, but I got this one today. This is called Distant Cousins. It's Paul Litton and Ken Vandermark. So Paul Litton plays drums and percussion, and Vandermark plays all the horns on this one.
Okay.
It's not Sinatra Day. Was it Sinatra Day?
Yeah, it is. I think Songs for Swingin' Lovers came out on Tone Poet.
Oh, okay. Well, Sarah Vaughan's birthday is today. Somebody said.
Yeah, so everybody.
Anyway.
You can get that now.
Get this instead. You'll enjoy it more. This one's really crazy, though.
I mean, just look at the cover. It's like some abstract, avant-garde painter. Yeah.
Let's see. Does it say cover painting homage by Paul Litton? So The drummer painted the cover.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Looks nice.
What else? Oh, this was interesting. It was recorded on March 12th, 2020, which is the day before the pandemic started for me.
All right.
We went home on the 13th, and that was it.
Interesting.
You know? Recorded at Live Concert Elastic Arts Chicago. Yeah. So anyway, that's one of them.
Cool. Looks great.
Swinging Lovers arrived today. Did you get that, Mike? Do you have it?
What's that?
Swinging Lovers. Do you have the new Tone Poet?
No, I do not. I have a first pressing, and then I have I think like a repress from '58. It sounds fantastic. The repress.
I feel like you're required to buy the other Tone Poet.
I think I'll probably right now. I'm just holding off because I think they'll be in print, but I will probably get whatever they do at some point.
Yeah.
With the exception of Wee Small Hours, because I have the test pressing of that.
Well, yeah.
So I'm good with that.
That's sweet.
I don't know if I thanked Joe on the stream when he came on for the interview. Oh. I hope I did.
I don't know. Hope you did too.
Yeah.
At least you showed up to the interview.
Yeah. I mean, I thanked them already, but yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of Sinatra action in the chat, which is nice to see. I'll pull it up real quick just so people can see. Okay. All right, folks, here it is. So if you're not privy, which I think every single person watching this is, Tone Poet is reissuing the Capital Sinatra catalog. And this came out today, Songs for Swingin' Lovers.
Get your 10%, Mike.
What's that?
Just put your email in, you can get your 10% and buy it right now, live.
I just bought something from the Blue Note store.
Oh.
Do-dee-doo-be-doo.
What'd you buy?
A Blue Note onesie.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
I'm stoked for it. Yeah.
So are you aware of the gender of your child?
Yes. Boy.
Boy, okay.
Yeah.
Do we have names picked out? Would you want to share that? You don't have to, obviously, but
yeah, his name is Theodore, or Theo for short.
Oh, sweet. Love it.
Yeah. So
there it is. Theodore Rollins. Parenti.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are famous jazz artists? Teddy, Theodore, Theo.
Yeah. Well, Teddy
Wilson.
Teddy Edwards, Teddy Wilson.
Teddy Edwards.
Yeah. That's about all I know.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Yeah. Rhino's reissuing Doobop. How's that?
Don't know. Oh, that's Miles. I think that's Miles.
Oh,
right.
Let's look. I don't know. I think so. Is that yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're gonna name him. We're gonna name him to Norman. Doobop. Oh yeah.
Felipe has this.
Yeah, it's sweet. He likes it a lot too.
Check out that trumpet.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it is. So cool.
Well, bringing up the Rhino version. What is it like? Is it so we can look at the Ken Vandermark Wikipedia. Yes.
Where is it?
Probably the first link. I don't know.
I don't know where it's not coming up right now.
Click on Miles. Maybe they got a link to it there.
That's where I was just at.
Oh, fuck! I don't know.
So I don't know.
Maybe they don't have a. Maybe you suck at Google, or they don't have a link up yet.
Yeah. Can I have
Goldmine for
reissues? Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, if you own the Sinatra catalog, you're obliged to do something with it. I mean, you can't let that thing sit. I mean, I know it's not, I don't know. So I'm not surprised that I feel like as a steward of his catalog of like Blue Note's catalog, you and me, like they should be doing stuff with these catalogs. They shouldn't be sitting.
Yeah, that's how they make money and stay in business. So
yeah.
Now I do like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll get. Which one should I get if I got one? I guess.
Get Songs for Swingin' Lovers. It's fun. I was just listening to it last week, and his voice is so good on it. It's a great album.
I had another one that I sold. I don't know. This is Frank or some shit like that on Capitol. This is Sinatra. I don't know what it was.
Oh, that's on Reprise, I think. I don't know,
this
is Sinatra. Oh,
Yeah.
did it have like a purple cover?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is Capitol. And that's his like 54, 55 alternate takes and singles that didn't make didn't make the albums. Because I think like, like Love and Marriage, that famous track.
Yeah.
I think that was put out as a single. I don't think that was part of an album, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
So
great theme song to TV show.
I think the Beatles did that too in the UK, where they would put singles out and then the singles were not on the LP.
Yeah, that's right. They did. They changed that here. That's why their LPs are so different here.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. You know why I think this is great is because of the Sinatra at the Sands. He does this. It's probably the best song on that album.
See, that's what I want. I still don't have a copy of that. I'd like to have Sinatra at the Sands because the Basie's Orchestra. I really want that.
Yeah, but do not pass on these. These are like these Capitol ones are the reason kind of for a lot of people why he's great.
Yeah.
Why he was able to record at the Sands in '66 is because of the success on Capitol here.
Yeah. No, so, he's one of the biggest artists of all time.
At least that that's one way to look at it.
Yeah. Huh.
So so it's Sinatra Day. Very cool.
Bring up what does the Wikipedia say about Ken Vandermark?
Okay.
There he is.
Let's see. So that's nope, don't want to print. Sorry, I just want to make it a little bigger. There we go. Okay.
How do you zoom on that? I don't know how.
It's a Command Plus.
Okay. Thank you.
Ken Vandermark, 64, 61. Formerly NRG Ensemble and the Flying Lutenbachers. DKV Trio and Vandermark 5.
Well,
I don't know why it says formerly of. Isn't this his like working group?
I don't know if Vandermark 5 still puts anything out or not.
Okay. So there he is, Buffalo, New York. Awards, best artist and best recording in 1988
from Cadence Magazine.
He has a MacArthur Fellowship, so he's a genius.
That's the thing. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, that set him up to play some music.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah,
cool.
There is on that fat orange. Make that picture of him playing the baritone bigger. That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah. It's cool, man. He plays them all. I mean, a lot of the recordings, he'll play multiple horns like within the same solo.
That's a badass baritone sax.
Isn't that kick-ass?
That is so kick-ass.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, he's cool dude. Just check him out.
Yeah, Vandermark.
Click on the discography real quick. You don't have to go through it. Just click on the discography and see how big it is. If you scroll up a little bit.
Let's see. Hold on. All right. Vandermark discography. He has, looks like about 30 records. Oh, well, then he also has Vandermark Quartet, Vandermark 5, the Crown Royals. These are all his groups that I guess he put together and was a part of.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of stuff. So
on this shit, dude.
What's this FME?
That's great. I got one of their CDs. So that's Paul Nilsson Love, Nate McBride, and him. And
Freefall. What is Freefall? Is he doing Jimmy Jufrey stuff on Freefall? That would be really cool.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's
cool, dude. You get into him.
Let's just quickly look at this. Paul Bley, Eric Dolphy, Bill Evans. Okay. Well, Freefall may have not have been a Jufrey composition because I think Paul Bley and Steve Swallow were on, or I forget who was. Might be mixed up.
Go back to his disc. Go back to the discography real quick. I'll show you another band.
Okay.
What else is in here? Sonor, Peter Brotzman. That's I haven't got into that yet, but that's him and Matt Scott.
Where's the Brotzman stuff?
Right there.
Oh, here.
Sonor, yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Joe probably knows all about this. You should ask Joe about this.
Daisy Vandermark duo. I've got some of that.
Or actually, these are CDs. I think these are CDs.
Yeah, they're CDs. 95%, 99% of the shit's on CD.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, just look. It's just you're not even halfway done, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty.
He's out a ton of shit.
Prolific artist.
Absolutely.
Here's another Peter Brotzman, 1998. Look at all the Brotzman.
Yeah, that's a 10 Chicago octet 10-tet.
I have a dumb question. So, did Brotzman have a main instrument? or is he just multi-instrumentalist? Like, is he?
I don't know.
If anybody knows, did Brotzman have like a main
right there on the top
reed instrument? No, it didn't. It didn't say.
Oh, it didn't.
So it just said jazz saxophonist and clarinetist.
Yeah.
Do you say saxophonist?
Oh yeah, saxophonist is what I would say.
Too. Yeah.
Or saxophone player or whatever. Who cares about this guy? Go back to Ken Vandermark.
Okay, all right. Ken Vandermark. Okay. The Flying Luttenbachers. This was specifically called out on his homepage.
He only put out 2 records. Huh. I don't know those.
Man, his body of work is massive.
Yeah. That's it.
Cool.
But if you slow down, stop. Go down a little bit. So the Vandermark 5 is probably my favorite band of his.
Okay.
And then FME is another one. It's really good.
This is their first.
Yeah.
Here.
I've got that.
Cool.
It's really good.
And the 5 is Kent Kessler, Tim Mulvena, Ken Vandermark, Jeb Bishop, and Mars Williams.
Yeah. Mars Williams is extra on this one, I think. Well, or he's not on all of them, but the main dudes are Jeb Bishop, Kent Kessler, and Ken. Because Jeb Bishop, man, he plays like a really kick-ass trombone and then like just a scorching guitar. You know, it's crazy.
Cool.
So anyway, yeah, very cool.
So you got a bunch of his records in?
Yeah.
Let's see them.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Let's do it.
So I ordered
yeah.
Go ahead. What?
No, jump in.
Oh. So I ordered like 13 or 14 things, and I got it was like $265 or something, and then I got like a $50 refund because the 3 of the things were sold out, you know. But it said, sorry, here's a refund for the 3 that were sold out, Ken Vandermark. So it's like, I don't know if he's shipping all this shit out of his house in Chicago or what.
Yeah,
probably
businessman.
Well, I mean, if you're going to spend your whole life playing jazz, you better be able to sell some.
Better be a businessman.
Fucking something, dude. All right, so this is one I got today called Vandermark 5. It's one of the Vandermark 5s. This is called Simpatico. These are on, what is this on? This is on Atavistic. And a lot of times they don't even come sealed, but I was going to see if it says who's on this one, what group it is. Let me open it up. Yeah, Atavistic is one of the big labels. I've got a bunch of stuff of his on in the different groups. Oka Disc is another one. There's a bunch, but now these things, I don't know if anybody remembers these horrific things. These stupid little labels they put on CDs back in the day. You have to peel off, and they always like leave a little bit on there so you can't quite open the fucking thing. Jesus Christ! Do you not have memories of this, Mike? Did you ever buy CDs?
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Are you in the?
Well, so I guess that's just so you don't. If you return it, they know it's opened. I feel like that's not necessary anymore.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, check this out. Restructure says STHLM on Simpatico is one of his favorite KV tunes. Sweet, I look forward to hearing it. Let's see what the band is on this one. So this one's, look, you probably can't see the pictures very well, but got Jed Bishop on trombone and guitar, Kent Kessler bass, Tim Mulvana, I can't read it backwards. Tim Mulvana drums, Dave Rempus. So Dave Rempus is the guy that is kind of the normal dude as the other sax player. Why don't you fucking focus? Anyway, Dave Rempus is awesome, dude. I'm telling you, he's got a bunch of his own stuff that's really cool. And then Vandermark plays sax, bass clarinet, and B-flat clarinet on this too. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. I think it's cool if you can support an artist too that's still trying to make music and shit and not just always dead guys, you know? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's an FME one. So here's an FME. I've got another one of theirs. This one's called Cuts. And like I just got these that I've listened to them, so I know nothing about them. But so this is an FME, which that band is Namely Brad on bass, Paul Nilsson Love on drums, and then Ken Vandermark reeds. So a nice little trio there. A lot of his groups are very sparse, or a lot of his CDs are very sparse. Lots of duos, trios, shit like
Love
that.
duos.
Yeah, they're great. This is a different one. This is from Sweden, I guess. These dudes. So this is called 2 Days in December, so it's live, and a lot of his stuff's just live shows. But this is from 2001, recorded in Stockholm. On you got Ken Vandermark, Raymond Strid, Sten Sandell, David Stackanes, and Kjell Nordesen, which I'm guessing is a bunch of Swedish dudes, right? This is 2 CDs, so like 3 hours of the music probably. The disc 1 is like drums and piano and him, and then disc 2 is guitar and percussion and him. So a couple different trios. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I want to hear that band of his Free Fall, because they do like Eric Dolphy, Paul Bley.
I got a better idea.
What's
I'll
that?
show you it shortly. Let me find it right now. I was listening to it before we got on. Well, I've lost it, but here's the cover. So I talked about Volume 1 and Volume 2 of this last week. Vandermark 5, Free Jazz Classics. So you can still get these. There's 4 of them, obviously, right? Volume 3 and 4. So originally these, I'm going to make myself in big for this story for a sec. Originally what these were when Vandermark 5 put out some of their CDs, the first press, I'll check that out too. Their first press of their CDs, they would put one of these extra Free Jazz Classic CDs as a second CD in the first 200 of them, right? Or 500 of them. So when I first started getting into his shit, I noticed that and I couldn't find them. And I was like, it sucks. But what they were is they're all live shows from the Empty Bottle or something bottle. Somebody in the
Can you show it again?
Yeah, I'll show it. Yeah. So each one of them was a gig or a set, or we're all recorded at their live gigs, right? I believe that's true. Yep, live at the Empty Bottle. So that's the place he played forever, Empty Bottle in Chicago, right? Yep, Empty Bottle. Restructures knows what's up. Sweet. So that's what it was. It was covers of free jazz stuff. Oh, sick. Wow, sorry you lost your friend, but it's pretty legit.
Very cool.
It's like the world's coming together and shit,
Yeah, very cool.
All right, so this one is 2 artists. The first one is all Sonny Rollins tunes, and the second one's all Roland Kirk.
What do they do for Sonny Rollins?
Well, it's hard as hell to read because the printing on here is crazy. But the bridge, Strode. We'll bring it up. I can't hardly read it. Yeah, bring it up. I can really read it. So Free Jazz Classics. Vandermark 5, Free Jazz Classics, 3 and 4.
Okay.
So restructures. Have you seen Vandermark play at the Empty Bottle and things like that?
Okay. So for Sonny Rollins, we have. Let me make this a little bigger. There we go. So we have The Bridge, Strode Road, Freedom Suite Part 2. That's cool. John S. East Broadway Rundown. That's interesting. Cool. Those are good songs.
They did 3 from Alfie.
Alfie Suite. Yeah, that's more. So they do a suite from there. They do Rolling Kirk, The Black and Crazy Blues, The Free Kings Suite. Okay, cool. So let's look at Free Jazz Classics Volume 1 and 2. Do you have that one too?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wow. Well, if he's a friend, you should have him maybe do an interview with us. That would be amazing.
Okay, check out this one. So the first Volume 1 and 2, they're doing Ornette, Braxton, Cecil Taylor, Joe McPhee, Sun Ra, Eric Dolphy, Lester Bowie, Archie Shepp, Carla Bley, Frank Wright, Jimmy Giuffre, Julius Hempel, Don Cherry.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
That is awesome.
I showed it last week.
Yeah, but we didn't see like how the compositions were.
Yeah, I know. That's great, dude.
Look at that. All right, I'll drop a link to this because I feel like people will be interested in checking this one out.
You can probably stream it somewhere too, like on YouTube or something.
But here's the info if anybody wants it. I'm dropping it in the chat.
The cheapest one up there was $7. That's pretty good.
Cool. Oh, and for Cecil Taylor, they're doing Conquistador.
Yeah.
So I assume that's from the Blue Note album.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, like, there's so much good jazz on CD that you just miss out on if you You know, you got some CDs.
I have some CDs, but I've gotten so narrow in my focus of collecting. I'm really stopping collecting is really what's happening.
Sure.
So I only buy something if it's like really, really extraordinarily like amazing, in my opinion. Otherwise, I just need to slow down. So,
well, I have a suggestion for you, which is going to
Yeah.
be interesting. Once you have your child, your money situation is going to change drastically, obviously, eventually, somehow.
yes,
You know, well, because kids are fucking expensive, that's how. But
exactly.
maybe that's a time. Maybe that'll be a time where you can take some risks, buy some $7 CDs on Discogs, like one or every once in a while, and explore some shit and see if you like it or not.
Yeah, it's
Maybe that's a little surprise.
It's economical in space as well.
Oh, for sure. You bought those sleeves too, didn't you? Like the sleeves.
I have the sleeves. I mean, I have a nice little CD collection. It's not big, but I mean, there's some nice stuff that, like, I have Max Roach We Insist. I'm totally content with that. I don't need because an original of that is pretty pricey.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, I have obviously John Coltrane's. I think it's Stellar Regions, the one that only came out on CD, really, because it's posthumous.
Well, wait.
Well, it did come out on LP too, but it's it was
come out on LP like in the 90s or something though, and like hard to get.
Yeah, it's like Interstellar Regions or Interstellar. It's very good.
Stellar Regions.
Stellar Regions.
I was just thinking of Interstellar is the one with him and Rashid Ali, right?
Yeah. I think
with like the sunrise cover or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Which makes no sense because it's called Interstellar, but it's like just showing the sun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you have like some kind of freaked out space picture for that?
Yeah. You know? That's a cool record.
That's a very cool record. I love the record. I think that that kind of, I don't know, like I feel like I get this rap that I'm not a free jazz person, but
same with me.
Crazy as hell, dude. This stuff's nuts. Like all the Ken stuff's pretty out there. Like I love it though. There's just certain shit I don't like,
And that Interstellar, so that's John Coltrane and Rashid Ali.
Yeah.
But before that was Duo Exchange with I think Frank Lowe and Rashid Ali on Survival Records. It was Rashid Ali's label. So Coltrane saw that, heard that record and was like, let's do a duo. So it built on that, which I think, so like listening to those together, I think is pretty.
It's funny too. I remember, I think I read maybe in the liner notes about Rashid Ali talking about that session because I have the CD or somewhere, and he was like, when he showed up, he's like, "Okay, well, we got music. What are we doing?" And Train's like, "Oh, let's just do something, man." And then he just starts they start recording. He just starts playing the bells, like he's just playing these fucking sleigh bells. And then Rashid's like, "Okay, I guess I'll start doing some stuff, Yeah. So cool. It's pretty cool, man.
DJ Vinyl Vertigo just picked up Paul Motion's or Modian's album entitled Tribute. Really good.
Motion. Shit. That was his actual name.
Tribute.
Tribute. That sounds cool. Look at this. So
I'm gonna look it up.
That's what I'm talking about. Jazz CDs. Last time we checked, a couple years ago, of the 40 albums that topped the Downbeat Critics poll from 1980 to 2019, 11 you can't stream and 19 have never been released on vinyl. Boom. So.
Oh, it's this album.
Oh, is that on Ninja? No, that's ECM. Okay.
ECM. Paul Motion Tribute.
Okay, what's a tribute to him or just?
I don't know. So let's see who the band is. You have Sam Brown on guitar, Carlos Ward on alto.
Nice.
Yeah. Charlie Hayden bass, electric guitar Paul Metzke, percussion Paul Modian or Motion.
I'll just say Motion.
Yeah. Didn't somebody tell us that it was like definitively one of them? Like
his name was definitively Paul Modian, but everybody called him Motion, and he went with it and liked it. So that's what everybody calls him.
Yeah. For a drummer, I feel like definitely.
Yeah.
It's a badass name.
Yeah, of course.
Modian.
Yeah, Modian. Yeah, exactly. Paul Motian.
It's not a tribute.
It's not a tribute.
They do a Ornette.
Yeah, and a Hayden song.
War Orphan.
So you think Charlie Hayden's like a communist or what? Song for Che? That's hilarious.
Oh, for sure. Well, the whole his whole liberation.
Yeah, exactly.
Orchestra.
Yeah, Charlie never hid his politics. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. War Orphans. This is okay, never mind. I'm going
That
down.
seems pretty.
Did not mean to go there.
War Orphans seems in the same vein, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Do you have any of the Joe Henderson Verve CDs?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, geez.
I meant to. Jerosa Records has one of them or two of them. I meant to get them.
Just get them, dude. Seriously, they're so good. They're really good.
Actually, you know what? I think I do have one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think it's one of its smaller, like the quartet ones.
So, are you and Carolina going to be sharing the guest room as an office, or are you in there by yourself?
No, it's a shared office space, and you can see the dog behind me. So.
Can Carolina hear us?
Yes, yeah, she's right next to me.
Hi, Carolina.
Oh, she has her headphones in.
Okay, well, tell her we're excited for the baby.
Yeah, no, we'll do. Thank you.
What years were the Joe Henderson Verve albums that were only on CD? Can we look at them on Wikipedia? Joe Henderson discography.
Let's do it.
I feel like you need to get Claude just so you can tell it to like bring up Wikipedia pages.
Well, I requested a license, so we'll see if I get it.
That's how lazy I've become at work. I'll be like, hey, I need to work on this thing. It's like, okay, here it is. I'm like, well, open it up so I don't have to like navigate. Now it's kind of that it knows it. It's like, hey, would you like me to open this for you? I'm like, yes, thank you.
Well, the thing is, sometimes I feel like, as a professional and you're doing professional work, I just want it to be like written out. So like having a gut check with it is, that alone, I think helps elevate the work. So,
well, if you have Chat GPT license as well, you can use it and Codex with each other and have them refine each other's shit. That's what I do all day long.
All right, so I'm looking for Verve Joe Henderson.
Yeah, just look on. Why are you not on Wikipedia, sir?
Oh, is that what you want? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Discogs is a great.
It would just be Joe Henderson. So hold on.
That's one of them right there.
Yeah. Hold on. Discography.
It's gonna be 90s.
Okay, so here we go. So Verve. Let's go. Okay, so the first one here is 4. Let's see.
Yeah, that's in the 60s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, 68. Yeah. Then they do Straight No Chaser 68. Okay.
Now that hang on. Go back to that.
This one?
That one did not come out until 96. So this is technically one of the Verves, but not one that was recorded contemporaneously. I have this though. Who's the band? Look at the band on this.
Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb.
Yeah, that's a great one. If y'all see that, it's easy pickup. Really good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Jimmy Cobb. But
that's not really part of what people talk about when they're saying, 90s Verve.
Okay, here we go. 92, Lush Life, music of Billy Strayhorn.
Fucking absolutely wonderful.
Okay, the reviews are good. So Billy Strayhorn. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have Wynton Marsalis,
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Scott, Christian McBride, Gregory Hutchinson. Hutchinson, sorry.
Yeah, greatness. All those dudes are awesome. I mean, I'm telling you, the sound on these CDs, dude, it's like just the recording quality is so high. I mean, it was in the 90s. Like, they figured out how to record shit really well by then. I mean, obviously,
Lush Life is like one of my favorite standards.
Yeah. It's a great CD.
Yeah.
Great album.
Yeah.
Right,
Sinatra does a version of Lush Life. The first one I ever heard was the one with Coltrane and Hartman.
Yeah. Oh, and
And
that's
then
such a great record.
Coltrane has an album, Lush Life, on Prestige where he does it, which is pretty fantastic.
Is it? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it starts kind of boring, but then it gets, and then it's like typical for Coltrane of this era. Then he like,
okay. Maybe I need to let's do it again. I think about that record real quick. I think what it is with me in that record is the cover was really cool, and I wanted a copy for so long, and then when I got it, I was slightly underwhelmed.
Which?
Lush Life.
Oh no! I mean, I think you have to stick with it because I do feel like the beginning is a little boring.
Yeah.
You have to cut because it's like a 12-minute track, so like you have to get through like 4 or 5 minutes, and then it gets to like an incredible level.
Yeah.
But and then it comes back down too. It's not like, but yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we were just looking at Joe Henderson's '90s Verve stuff.
That's a nice CD. I think I showed it last year. That Lush Life is really good.
Yeah. It's
look
really
at the other ones
straight.
real quick.
Huh?
So let's look at the other. There's only like 3 or 4 of them. Let's look at the other ones real quick.
All right. So Felipe, we're looking at the Verve Joe Hendersons.
Yeah.
So Lush Life was the first one, and then we have So Near, So Far, Musings of Miles. This is the one I have. I have this one.
Yeah, that's very good too.
So this has John Schofield guitar, Dave Holland bass, Al Foster drums, and they're obviously doing Miles compositions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think at this point in his career, what year is that? No, 96, 98? 93, yeah. So it's a little blurry here. Yeah, I think at this point in his career, he was just like getting a kick out of things, right? I remember that was the first time I heard Joe Henderson. I think it was in early 90s. He went to Brazil to play a festival there. He was also playing on the Jobim tribute album that was kind of directed and organized by Herbie Hancock when they went to Brazil to play with Jobim and some other folks there. A lot of people there. It's a very good album, by the way. I think it's on Verve as well.
That's the next one. Click the next link, Mike, in the catalog. The next one is the one Felipe was talking about.
Yeah, no, that's a tribute. That's different.
Yeah. Oh, is that different? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this is very good, actually. The CD, I think you can, there's an European only or Brazilian cut of this one. There's not in the US on vinyl, but the CD is really good. He really stretches the songs. He really puts like a really nice personal touch on those songs, and I really like what he does there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's with Herbie and Christian McBride and Jack.
And Jack Jonette, yeah, it's amazing, yeah.
And then the next one is next year he does Big Band.
Big Band. That's quite interesting as well.
So here it's all his. It's mostly his compositions.
Yeah, he's revisiting, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's really cool. I mean, look at all the tunes. I mean, Inner Urge, Isotope. Black Narcissus. I love this one, and because it's like it's an actual big band, which is not something he'd really done. You know?
No.
So what's cool? I mean, for me, it's just seeing this is. If you're unfamiliar with Joe Henderson, which everyone watching probably is familiar with him, these are tracks that he wrote for albums on like Milestone and Blue Note that are really famous. So to hear him bring them into a big band setting, that sounds pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, and I think that also, I mean, he's always been from early age a very prolific and very productive songwriter, right? That's why he ended up in so many Blue Note sessions. He used to be drafted, quote unquote, to these records to kind of to help like filling out the records, to kind of write something to put there, and so he's always been a very talented, and it's nice to see him maturing also as at the end of his life as a very good like director. Also, like band director, quote unquote, and really being able to revisit his songs in such a sublime way.
Yep. And then we have the next album in '97 is Gershwin Tunes. Who doesn't like a Gershwin? There's a lyric on the new Frank Sinatra that came out. The track is called "How About You," and he says that he likes a Gershwin. Like, who doesn't like a Gershwin tune? Yeah. So anyway, so you got Joe Henderson doing Gershwin.
Yep. Who's on it? I have this one too. I got all of them, dude.
Yeah. Those are good and like so inexpensive, right?
Oh yeah.
And late 90s, like I think it's like the peak of like CD sound quality.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
The late 90s are just 90s CDs, period, man. Jazz CDs, right?
Yeah.
Like they weren't doing they weren't involved in the loudness wars and shit.
No, not so much. Yeah, they're so textured, so well recorded, so well mastered. Yes, really, really good CDs over there.
And just a note, the producer on these albums, so it's Joe Henderson, but also Richard Siddell.
Okay.
Or Seidel. So I just feel like it's notable because I mean he's putting jazz out on Verve in the 90s. I feel like you know,
okay, that's a good point. There's a shit ton of jazz CDs on Verve that are excellent too. It's not just Joe Henderson.
Oh no.
Yeah, who else is recording for
Stan
Verve?
Getz had some really good late career shit on there that's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean Wayne Shorter had a run on Verve too in the early 2000s. Yeah,
there's a bunch, dude. And if I see them and I'm remotely interested, I just buy them usually because I know they're going to be.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sweet, Roberto, you figured out how to become a member. Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Nice, Roberto. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations for giving us.
Your plaque is going to be shipped on Monday morning.
Yes. We will make sure that Rob doesn't hurt your feelings as much. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's right. They're usually AAD.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's funny is as a kid when CDs, not when they first came out, when I first got a CD player, it was probably 88, 89, something like that. You know, you could tell a difference in the SPARS codes, like how they recorded them. You could definitely tell a difference in the quality of the CDs. Yeah. And it seemed like the AAD stuff was always pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I remember the first CD I got was Led Zeppelin Floor. And man, hearing that with some headphones on a Discman for the first time blew me away.
Cool. So I remember I bought my first CD player in '94. It was pretty expensive, a CD player back home, and even the CDs. I bought a CD player. I actually bought my first CD before a CD player because most of you guys know I'm a huge like Kiss fan, and when Kiss Alive 3 came out in '93, '94. It didn't come out on vinyl. It came out on vinyl a couple of years later back in Brazil, which I don't recommend because it was a single disc with 17 tracks.
No, geez, yeah,
terrible. But I bought the CD just kind of pressured my parents to get me a CD player, pretty much.
It's awesome.
And I don't know about it here, but in Brazil, a CD was exactly twice as much as it was the price of a double LP.
Was it really?
Yeah, so for that reason, even I had a CD player, I was still buying records because they were half the price.
Yeah, that's fair.
And thank goodness, that's how I made my Nirvana collection.
I don't really remember the yeah, no shit. That's pretty awesome. But I don't really remember the pricing. I know they were more expensive than tapes because I really wasn't buying vinyl anymore by the time CDs came out anyway. I was buying tapes mostly because I wanted them to be portable, you know?
Sure good, yeah.
Because, I had a Walkman or whatever. I'll tell you, the surge of my youth was trying to come up with AA battery money.
Yeah, the Discman was terrible, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. You could half a CD, the batteries are done.
Yeah,
but I think I really cranked up on buying CDs after like '98 because you could not find any. There was no more records to buy.
Yeah, right.
Unless you were buying like used ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that was cool. But I always kept my record player, my records. I mean, I said that many times because I just like the sound of it. I thought it was
for sure.
Yeah, the kind of coldness, of the CDs. Yeah. Hey, Angelo.
Yeah, man. Good times.
Yeah, I know.
I like
here back again, talking about records and not talking about CDs creeping up again. That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe CDs will be the next records. Who knows?
Yeah. It's just hard to read the CD like the inner groove on a CD. It's kind of hard to read that. And it's so complicated. I try to catalog my CD on Discogs. It's just so hard to find all those numbers.
Fuck numbers, dude. If it's a CD and you know what country it's from, just
right.
Yeah. Like fuck that. I know what you're talking about. I don't do that. I can't see that shit. I'd have to have a microscope to see that crap. You know? But yeah, I don't get that specific generally.
Yeah.
Because I figure most of my CDs aren't worth much anyway, so I'm never going to sell them unless somebody buys them.
Yeah, and also like I remember like especially in the early '90s, late '90s, all CDs they started coming those the inner plastic like transparent, so they would draw something underneath. Remember that?
Yeah.
But that transparent, it would break. You just put a CD back in those little things in the middle, they will break the spindle there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I throw them away and just use those little sleeves that me and Mike and
Mike
and Mike both use.
Yeah.
Jazz CD box sets were awesome. I That's what I like. Oh, Felipe, speaking of that, I got something this week. I don't know if you, I think
Awesome.
you didn't, you may have mentioned you didn't care for this one, but I don't remember. So I got another Miles bootleg series, the 5th one, I think it is.
Oh, the first one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did definitely want to talk about this. So what's cool about this is called Freedom, what is it? Freedom Jazz Dance, which is a tune, obviously. Yeah. This was from the Miles Smiles era.
Right.
Right. Now, what's cool about this, and Mike, I think you would like this too. It's got all the songs from that era on it, but it's got what they call session reels from all of them too.
Yeah.
So the very first take is 25 minutes long. And it's literally the band and Teo Macero working through how they're going to play the song.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Miles talking to you know,
wow.
To Tony Williams, say, no, don't play it like that. Do this, do you know, whatever. And then like him and Ron Carter, and he's singing to Ron Carter, telling him, no, do it like this, you know, whatever. And it's and you hear their voices, and you hear young Herbie and Wayne Shorter. It's fucking cool, dude. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a cool thing about, I think, those CD boxes. First of all, because you can put a lot of stuff, right? You can put a lot, especially big if tracks are, as you said, 25 minutes long, 30 minutes long. Sometimes it's jams and all of that. You got a lot of room for that. You know, the transfers are amazing, especially if they're making long boxes. Some of those Miles, they came in long boxes as well, so you could have like a big book to read. You know? Yeah. So I think those things are exquisite. And again, stuff that started coming out in the early 2000s. Those boxes there, the Miles boxes.
So obviously this is Miles Smiles, but what else is on here? There's
Katie's on there.
Oh, there's
and you got Water Baby. So how do you guys rank this for the second quintet? Like,
well, it's, okay. So listen, I don't have Miles Smiles, so I've really got to really dig into those tunes after listening to the session reels and all that. And I really want to get a copy of Miles. I want to get this. Mo-Fi did a Miles Smiles, right, Felipe?
Yes, they did Miles Miles. I have Miles Miles. I think we did something at some point, and I remember saying Miles Miles was one of my favorites.
We did the Miles on Mo-Fi, which is still one of our most successful videos ever. It's got like 6,000.
I have the Speaker's Corner of Miles Smiles.
That'll work too. And so I want to get one of those because the music's awesome. The music is absolutely awesome. So the reason I got it is on the Discord, I posted an interview that Ron Carter did like during the pandemic with Rick Beato that I said I hadn't seen, but I think I saw it and just forgot about it. Did you watch that, Felipe? The Ron Carter with Beato?
I watched back then, Chris. I don't remember it, to be honest.
But he talked about them putting that out, and then that's what gave me the curiosity. And I think it was like $28 on Amazon. So yeah, dude.
Yeah. So it's good. The Jack Johnson box is really cool. There's a lot of stuff there. It's a lot of stuff in the Jack Johnson box.
Now, so you have those too, right? All I have is the bootleg boxes. You have like the complete
sessions. That's Silent Way. There's a Beaches Brew. Beaches Brew has two actually. One with the complete sessions, another one with the 4th anniversary, which has they differ slightly.
Yeah.
There's a complete session for Porgy and Bess. There's a complete sessions with Coltrane. There's a lot of those complete sessions out there. I think there's a complete session with us.
You can get a first pressing of Miles Smiles VG Plus for $24 plus.
Let's get the Mo-Fi, dude.
Plus shipping and taxes.
Yeah. I mean, all those records, they sound muffled. You can say whatever. They sound muffled. I don't know why.
Which ones? Mo-Fi's or the OGs?
The OGs, yes.
Yeah.
So it came out on the 2i. I always love the 2i label.
I like the 2i label.
It's very nice.
You don't like it?
Oh, I do love it.
Yeah.
I love Columbia. I got like 150 Columbia records, dude. It's a great label.
I mean, they were the biggest label right back at their time. Yeah, the most with the most money, technology, and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Capital and labels like that.
They invented the LP, didn't they? Didn't they invent the LP?
Trademark, yeah.
So and those other
the definition of the LP is a 33 1/3 RPM
long playing disc.
So if it's a double 45, it's not an LP. It's just double 45 vinyl.
Yeah.
If it's 16 RPM, it's not an LP. So LP is just so that's why a lot of people, I've said this 1,000 times, 10-inch records, as long as they're 33 RPM, those are LPs as well.
Yeah. They're just half as long as the 12-inch ones.
And Roberto went back to differ. You're a contributor, but I don't mind. You're wrong.
Well, where was Juan Valdez from? Colombia.
He's from Colombia,
Yeah.
Brazil is the biggest exporter of beans. Most of the coffees sold in the world have Brazilian beans, but Brazil is very bad at. Brazil sells the commodity, not the final product. That's why Colombia is much smarter on that sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Colombia put out Billie Holiday as well.
Yeah, Duke Ellington.
Yeah, Duke Ellington.
Dave Brubeck, the biggest seller.
That's fair. Yeah, Dave Brubeck. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Tons of stuff.
They had a lot of
Monk is Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, Bob Dylan.
That was the different. That was Bobby Soxers or whatever it was.
Right. Yeah, but that was still the same time frame.
Yeah. No, but they were hugely successful New York label.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they were a giant pop label, so they put out everything. It wasn't just jazz.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yes. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and the 6-eye deep grooves, those old 6-eye deep grooves are beautiful looking.
They're beautiful too, yeah.
The thing about the crazy thing about those is they can look perfect and either sound amazing or just sound like total shit. It's so weird.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then before the 6-eye, it was like I think it was like a green. Like,
there was a green and a maroon also, right?
Yeah. And those are beautiful too.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like the 6-eye is also the toughest record ever because I've got some that are just like G plus looking and they play pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's weird. So weird.
Yeah. Go like the Blue Note way.
Yeah.
Right.
And the promo, the white label promo of a 6-eye,
they're cool as well.
Yeah. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
The Canadians will look cool. What are they like, maroon and silver? Right?
Yeah.
Do y'all have any of those?
I have my Milestones is a Canadian pressing, and it sounds great. It's like just like an original. Yeah. US pressing, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay. Yeah, it's mine.
That's a good point. Mitch Miller, Columbia A&R, yikes. John Hammond, yeah.
Yeah, John Hammond, Columbia,
yeah, John Hammond, big time.
Sure.
In your opinion, what is the best sounding version of Kind of Blue? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
I think it's the one that you like,
Yeah, but you have an actual opinion. What is it, Felipe?
Yeah, I'll defer to Felipe on this.
Yeah, I think so. My very first copy of Kind of Blue actually was the Legacy edition, the CDs, and 99 where they came with the extra tracks.
Yeah.
And to me, that thing still sounds amazing. All those Miles CDs, those Legacy ones, those reeditions with the extra tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are very, very good, very clear, very loud, very. But if I have to say one, it's hard to say what's the best. I don't know all of them. Nobody will ever know all of them. I mean, there could be someone, but I'll just say I think that UHQR 45 is hard to beat. But I think any version. I mean, the old ones are good, but they're not going to be so detailed. But the sound is going to be there. I think you're going to enjoy it. The bass is going to be nice. The cymbal crash and all the subtleties, the solos.
I had the like 2000s just Sony Legacy whatever.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was great.
Oh yeah,
good. And then I got the 33 UH card. I'm like, okay, that's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have more detail for sure. But a good CD on a good equipment is going to sound
better.
Very good. As well.
Maybe better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's no background noise. There's nothing there. So
I have an original. I think I have an original mono of Kind of Blue, and then I have the UHQR 33.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going to pull one out, I'm more interested to hear the original mono, even though it's probably sonically, it's definitely sonically inferior. I mean,
you have a weird disease.
Yeah. I go to my original quite a lot too. I have the stereo. I go to them just because it's like more practical. But if I really want to go for something like a treat, I put that UHQR there. I mean, that version of Flamenco Sketches there, the 45 is just can be that.
Seems like those UHQR 45s, like the Love Supreme. Also, I heard. I mean, I don't have them, but it gets like great reviews. Felipe, I know you've reviewed that.
Oh, that's great. And the Bill Evans too, man. The Bill Evans thing is just.
What Bill Evans was it?
He did both the live ones, the Village Vanguard and the Waltz for Daddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Felipe, how has the UHQR series changed in terms of do they still do 45s?
I am not sure. I haven't been buying UHQRs lately, to be honest with you. I haven't bought those Jimi Hendrix that he did, or I think he's doing the Bob Marley's 45s too, right? There's 33, there's 45. I just ordered 33s. I'm still waiting for my Bob Marley's.
Oh, you did?
They did a great job on those first two that he put out, the Exodus and the Rathman Vibration.
Yeah.
That thing is really, really good. I enjoy it.
I'll be right back, guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Did you get the ballads one?
Oh yeah. Oh, the ballads is really good too. The ballads is really, really good, Chris. It's like it's hard to explain. I mean, especially because in the ballads you have a lot of brush drum playing, right? Mm-hmm. You get so much depth out of it, so much detail, and no, it's just great stuff, man. That UHQR is it's really good. Those Coltrane ones, recommend. If they're still available, can get or you can get a good deal.
Yeah,
I think it's quite interesting. It's a pain in the butt to flip the record each side, but I took that record to record stores here, to friends' houses, and people that like Coltrane before I was born, they were like shocked. They said, "Man, I never listened to this record like that." It's pretty incredible to see people's reactions to this.
Put that.
Yeah.
Sorry, my cat's tearing shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, anybody that's interested, if you really want to go deep, Felipe reviewed most of those on the channel, and he has some very deep comparisons.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Go watch those and become members like these fine fellows.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris. I think especially in the ballads, there's so much like subtlety. There's so much. It's so smooth, so so kind of warm in a sense.
Yeah.
And I think that serves the purpose, just like the Village Vanguard, the Bill Evans, because you really get detail. You really get an extra thing there.
Now, is that Bill Evans? Is the Bill Evans 45?
Huh?
The Bill Evans 45?
They're 45s as well. Yeah.
Is it the same cut as the box set?
I don't know. I think it's a different cut. It's a different cut.
Interesting.
It's a different cut. Yes.
You have the box. I don't remember. You have the box. Did you?
Yes, I have the box too. I have the box. I'm keeping it. That's my go-to most of the times.
Yes.
I have some of those Bill Evans originals, but just any little pop or thing in a piano record that's so delicate sometimes kind of distracts you. So I most of the time just listen to the UHQRs and those boxes and the box.
I need to go through that box again.
Yeah. Yeah.
After I get through all these Vandermark CDs I bought, I think I'm going to go on a Evans trip.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing that. I like listening to like a lot of one artist.
Yeah.
For like a week or two.
Yeah.
Like, and then maybe I'll do a monk sabbatical where I just listen to Monk and that's it for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new Monk in.
Let's see it.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, speaking of Bill Evans, whenever you guys come, I can go over some of the record store days.
We'll go over. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let me just show this, and then we can switch over to that.
Yeah.
So the story behind this is I was in New York City on Wednesday, so I was able to swing by what was it, Academy on 12th. So they had this on the wall. And it's really high up in my want list. It's Thelonious Alone in San Francisco. So this is, I think, one of two albums where he's solo for Riverside.
Yeah.
And I would recommend this record to anybody. Just listening to solo Monk he's somebody that completely commands the space. Like his compositions and playing are so interesting that don't be afraid that this is solo. This is like, right now I'm like obsessed with it. So and he's doing his monk composition. So Ruby My Dear, Blue Monk, Round Lights. So there's a lot of really good stuff on here. But yeah, so I was able to get this. It's a first mono pressing.
Nice.
It was listed. It's like perfectly clean.
Small label too.
It's like surprisingly clean, but it's first mono with the small Riverside label.
Cool.
Plays absolutely great. and when I went up to the register, they took $10 off, and I didn't even ask. They just
Cool.
yeah, they just did it. So I thought that was super nice of them.
It's a jazz bump discount.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what is your favorite Bill Evans RSD release that I have?
So I think I would say two because they come together. I think those two in Argentina, that's some of the finest sound quality wise, song wise, playing wise. It's not the classic trio. I think Bill Evans had so many different iterations and different sound and approach, and I think although the classic trio, it is a classic trio, but I think we should look more carefully with more love and passion towards his other iterations too, because he never stopped being a music genius just because he wasn't playing with those guys anymore.
The Eddie Gomez Paul Motion trio is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Right? Like this
yeah.
Killer, dude. And then who was the other like bass player that kind of played with
Chuck
them?
Israels. He had Garrett Pico, had Chuck Israels, many different ones. Yeah.
I think my favorites, I would put those two up there, and then the one like In the Forest or whatever.
The
German one.
Yeah, that's
which
really
I think they recorded that at like the house of the guy that ran MPS or something, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
So check this out. Felipe, I'm pretty sure you've listened to this, but this is Marion McPartland's piano jazz.
Mm-hmm.
So Marion McPartland is a jazz piano player, and she had her own show on NPR, and she interviewed Bill. And this is the interview, but I was listening to it, and it's so fascinating to hear him talk about how he's like what he's working on and what he thinks he wants to take the music, like where he wants to take it. It's like obviously way advanced, for me, but the way he communicates it, you can kind of follow his thinking. It's a really fantastic interview. I'll drop a link to it.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to check that out.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, it's a good chat there for sure. And Bill Evans toward the end of his career is interesting because he was quite popular. He was still, Bill Evans. He had lots of great ideas, a very interesting trio towards the end of his life. And he was on Fantasy, right? So, and it's interesting because he was torn. So early 70s, he got really popular. He was making a lot of money. So he bought a big house. First time he bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came like mid 70s, he was not so popular anymore and all that. So he was struggling to pay the mortgage. So that's why he has like great records with his band, and he records those pop records with like, for example, the Tony Bennett one, because he needed money, pretty much.
It's a good record, man.
It is a good record, yes. But he was also, besides his own work, he was teaming up with like pop stars, quote unquote, so he could, make some.
Who put that out? The Bill Evans with Tony Bennett.
It's on Fantasy. Yeah.
Fantasy.
It's an OJC too.
Yeah. It was like their second OJC.
It's weird. The OJCs have not like gone on sale or come down in price at all. It's weird. I don't understand what's going on with that.
Because he was, which label was he on? He was on Verve, right? Right. He was on Verve.
Yes.
But after he leaves Verve, so he kind of meets with the folks at Fantasy, which is pretty much the same people from Riverside, right? So that's how he gets back into Fantasy. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And I think he stayed there to the end of his career. There's one of his very last records, the one that there's like a picture like a highway, some highway painting. I forgot the name of that one. That's a really
like a big sphere looking thing. It's a highway, like a space.
So it's a highway, yeah. So just like the asphalt and the marks. I forgot the name of the record.
I think I have that.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. One last thing, and then we can talk about writers for today. I thought we was talking about Marianne McPartland, underrated jazz pianist. Dude, I've got probably 4 or 5 of her records that I've just found. And if I see them and they're like $3, I'll buy them because she was really good. She's a great piano player, and she had some really cool bands too. You know who her drummer was?
Morello.
Yeah, Morello was her drummer, and he left her to go be with Ruben.
Those trios with Morello, like that's like his playing is like some of the best. That like elevates the whole band. I mean, he's not just like keeping time. I mean, it's pretty incredible drumming.
Absolutely, 100%. And she had a TV show for a long time too.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go through the record store date stuff. I think we should do an introduction, Mike, and act like this is a real video because we can cut it out and like put it up as our RSD video.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, I haven't listened to everything yet, I have to say, and I don't have all the records yet. I got like 5 here with me.
Okay,
well, hold on. So what is the topic of the video? So I get it right? It's RSD, but it's Zev stuff.
RSD expectations.
Yeah.
Well, what are we showing? What are we showing? Is it just Zevs?
I listened to 3 of them so far. I'll do 5.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Well, maybe we just wait. Maybe we just look at them and then maybe we do some. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. During the week, I can just drop some. I'm kind of getting ready to. Whatever guys like. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, do that. You can do a full-on review, but we can look at the ones. We can still look at them though.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
All right. So record store day on April 18. Whoever's going to be in Fort Lauderdale, our local record shop here, they do a whole day event, and I'm going to be DJing for 2 hours. I still don't know what time. So whoever's in the area, just show up and get in line very early. I'm not, but you can do it.
The great endorsement, Felipe.
Yeah.
The very first one that I got, that I listened to, of course, is the Bill Evans.
All right, Bill Evans at the BBC.
At the BBC. So same style, regular, Bill Evans. That's all on Resonance, okay? Elemental, okay. Sorry, that's the Spanish label. Yeah, Resonance has been doing the Bill Evans lately, not
no.
Yeah.
So this is Chuck Israel's bass, Larry Bunker drums.
Larry Bunker drums, yes. Okay.
Cut by Matt Luthans. Sorry.
Yeah. So Bill, when he was usually traveling in Europe, he would not always. He would travel his band, but sometimes he would like take excursions out and just play a local musician sometimes, or also just change the band a little bit or get like new local talents. So that's how he got, for example, NHOP, one of his first trips to Europe. I got to meet him and put him on the map. So these are done at the Mastering Lab by Matthew Luthans. Okay. Cool. Your traditional here. The set list is amazing. And
I have it here. You want me to go through it?
Sorry?
So he does Summertime, Come Rain or Come Shine.
Elsa, Foolish Heart, How My Heart Sings, Nardes, Someday My Prince Will Come, How Deep is the Ocean, Waltz for Daddy, the whole thing here.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, the song selection is unbelievable. I think it's probably because it was a BBC event, you had to,
So is it 2 LPs or 3?
It's 2. Okay. 2 LPs.
So there's an associate producer's credit to Chuck Israel's on this.
Yes, he writes on the booklet as well. He writes.
He does? Okay, cool.
And I think he wrote on the previous one as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It's transferred from the original BBC tape reels.
Yes.
So probably sounds fantastic.
Yeah, so there is some tape distortion here. I'm going to say there's some really low lows. There's some tape distortion here. I'm actually talking to some other people that have got the records yet. Yep. Apparently, the song selection is fantastic, but there could be some. I'm trying to figure out if it's the pressing or the tape. So I still don't have an answer on that yet. I'm trying to figure out. So please don't take my word for the record is great or the record sucks. There's some distortions here, which I'm trying to figure out where they come from.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
good. It's great material. If you're into Bill Evans, that's like wow.
Is it like screeching distortion, or is it just like tape noise?
No, it's just like what can I call it? It's when things kind of blow up a little bit when the very low bass and some high in the piano, some high notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not too sure if it's clipping. I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay.
That's fair.
But it's a beautiful record. Beautiful record.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. So the next one, which is quite interesting, he's been doing a lot of guitar as well, and so I haven't opened this one yet. I can't even open it. If you guys want to see, this is a triple. That's Freddie King, the complete 1975 Nancy Pulsations concert.
Oh, cool.
Which looks really, really amazing. So also done by Matthew to the Mastering Lab. I haven't played this record yet. Let's break it open.
Mazzy's saying yes, distortion baked in the recording.
Okay, see? All right, yeah. What's the frequency range, Mazzy? I couldn't figure that out yet. Let's open it here.
Put it on your analyzer and figure it out, man. Come on.
Yeah. All right. The Freddie King is big. It's a triple. So they all came separate outside of the sleeve, which is great.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, open. So it was recorded in France, ENA. Right? From the archives of the ENA.
Okay. That's going to sound good then.
Yeah.
That's that radio shit
That's,
radio.
It's like
yeah.
It's the I think it's the French National Archives.
It is.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It means National Institute of Audiovisual.
Okay.
Institut National d'Audiovisuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam license. Fred from Sam Records.
Yes.
They use a lot of those for those old jazz recordings, which are great.
The photographic material is always like unbelievable.
Try to handle it.
Oh, see, Angelo. He also. Yeah. Thank you so much for clarifying, Angelo. Okay, so here's the Freddie King. I'm gonna drop some notes about it pretty soon.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in terms of quality, like the material, the cover and everything, also always the same. Great one. And now this is a really nice one, the Michel Petrucciani.
Hey, yeah,
that's a killer release. I listened to this one. It has Elliot Zygmunt on drums, and Elliot.
I know it.
Also participate on the the booklet as well. Of course, Michel Petrucciani on piano and Dave Hall on bass. The killer trio, right?
Yeah. Tell us more about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, My Funny Valentine, RDs, Autumn Leaves, Stella by Starlight, Someday My Prince Will Come. Sounds like almost like the Bill Evans record, right?
Yeah.
But it sounds amazing sounding record. Great photographic material as well. Here's like Michelle playing really badass here. Really like, I don't like to use this word, never, underrated. It's just like he's not talked enough, I think. Yeah. Right?
His portrait, I agree, Felipe. At least, but
so many recordings. He's done so much.
Yeah.
He does have his portrait up at the Village Vanguard.
That's cool.
Yeah. And this is an absolute killer record. Here's the label, also done at the Mastering Lab, Matthew Lutens, the whole thing. If you're wondering about the sources and all that stuff, but it's an amazing performance. And I was actually talking to you guys when I was first listening to this. It's like it sounds like he's a guitar player playing piano. It's amazing the type of the timbres you get, the soundscapes that he paints with the piano. It's quite different, and with this such amazing band here playing alongside, this is a big time winner for this record store day. Wow. I like they picked Michel. I like the performance, the way it's presented. So I think it's a really nice, like, for ones that don't have much. Michel, never bought any record by him. I think it's a great introduction, great start point here.
Yeah, and just a little bit about Michel. So he was born in 1962. I think he was born in France, and he was a French jazz pianist. From birth, he had osteogenesis imperfecta, a genetic disease causing brittle bones, and in this case, short stature. And he lived till he was 36, passed away in 1999. And I don't have any recordings by him, but I am aware of him, and I know he has, I forget what label they're on, but he has some early LPs. And when I saw that this was announced and I looked at what Felipe got for promos, I was like, I want the Michel. And I feel like that's the one I'm not getting now. I should have kept my mouth shut. But yeah,
that's a really good point too, Angelo. Yeah, so and also I think that's the first time also that we're going to see on a record store day Elemental release. It's a 1969 concert in France at a Cypleia. It's the Cecil Taylor unit Fragments.
Okay.
This is a triple record. They basically just call evening set and afternoon set.
Yeah.
All the songs, and that's what you can expect for him. And here we have Sam Rivers, Jimmy Lyons, and Andrew Cyril on drums. So you can have an idea what's coming in this record.
What year is that recorded?
69.
69.
Okay.
Great photographic material here. Let me try to open this trifold because it's really cool the way they laid it out. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
It's really nice. That's another one that just opened. I haven't been through that yet. It's been a long week for me. But I really appreciate, really like Cecil Taylor. He's playing his ideas. I think he's one of the greatest out there. He's kind of like controversial figure in a sense, in the way that the liberties, his expression and everything. But again, this was transferred from the tapes, done at the Mastering Lab by Matthew Lutens.
Yeah.
He has notes by Phil Freeman, Burning Ambulance, who has one of the best biographies, if not the definitive biography on Cecil Taylor, which I highly recommend. Testimonials by Andrew Cyril, Jack Jonette, probably one of his last things.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Shipp, Jimmy Lyons' widow, and Sam Rivers' daughter, Monique Rivers.
What's the year?
69.
69. Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of ending his. I think it was right after his Blue Note, second Blue Note record, and he was.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to get into. So.
Right after Conquistador, yeah.
So recording date. Let's look at recording dates.
Yeah.
Okay. So 66 he starts with Blue Note, Unit Structures, Conquistador. Then there's some bootleg stuff that they put out. So so it's pretty much, I guess, a couple years after his Blue Note and before
Conquistador,
yeah. These are all historic recordings. A lot of live stuff they put out. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's like a ton of live material. Because he has his studio recordings, but he was ultimately a performer. I think he was ultimately someone who was creating things, sort of improvising, and I think that's what makes his live performance so much more interesting.
I'm interested in that one, Felipe. Unless you want, I mean,
I'm actually so far. I'm interested on the next. The one I'm gonna show next.
Cool. All right.
For sure. Okay. And also you can get, and those guys will be available on April 18th for Record Store Day, and you can also buy deluxe CD versions of all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Cecil Tower in 69, Copenhagen.
Yeah.
So.
And Andrew Cyril is such an amazing drummer, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That record, I forgot the name of the record. Skimming 24 is one of my probably the best record in 24 for me. The trio that he did with Keith Downs on organ and Bill Frisell on guitar. The record is so heavy, so good.
Who did? Oh, with Andrew Cyril, yeah.
He came on Red Hook Records, the British label.
That's freaking me out, Mike.
Yeah. All right, and last but not least, those are the ones that I got so far. I still haven't got Zeb's records yet from Resonance. Okay. I know there's like Joe Henderson. There's a ton of stuff still to come. Yeah. But this so far is my favorite. That's and he's one of my favorites too. And of course, I couldn't be talking to anybody else other than Roy Hargrove.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is Berna. It's recorded live in Bern, Switzerland on May 4, 2000. That's the year I turned 22.
Nice.
On this exact day. That's why.
Oh, wow. It's your birthday?
Yeah. And the liner notes were written by, May 4. It was written by Nate Chinan. And so he's such an amazing performer, man. Did some pictures. I really like him because he's been all over the place, right? He starts as a traditional, this like young prodigy kid, and then he goes to Cuba. He does this whole incursion into Latin music. He comes back. He goes to work. He goes work with Jay Dilla, D'Angelo, and that whole thing. He makes his own record in that vibe, and then he has so many amazing other artists. His band after that is just. Wow.
Yeah. So Larry with him.
So Larry Willis is on this, Chris.
Yeah, Larry Willis. Gerald Cannon had a great record 2 years ago. Also, he that tribute to McCoy Tyner.
Yep.
Great bass player. Sherman Neighbor on auto saxophone, and Willie Jones III on drums.
Okay.
I mean, this band is on fire. And Sherman Neighbor on saxophone playing alongside Roy Hargrove, it is, cool, it's a treat. It's something to be looking for, because it's another record. I think it's a 3,000 run. And it also comes on Time Traveler, the same label that's been doing the Muse records.
On what?
Time Traveler, the label that's been doing the Muse records.
Oh, Time Traveler, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, and everything. And I think it's also, Matthew Luton's Mastering Lab. And I think...
How's the sound on that one?
Sorry?
How is the sound on that one?
It's very good. It's very good sound. Very good. Yeah.
Also, Larry Willis, who's on that, is also on Jackie McLean's Right Now and Jackknife.
Yeah, exactly.
And he also recorded with Roy Hargrove on Moment to Moment on Verve in 2000.
Yeah.
So cool. He's on a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and Roy Hargrove is such a force. And unfortunately died so young, but yeah. Also on Resonance, the dual record on piano, Roy Hargrove and Margot Miller, that record is top notch.
Yeah.
So there's some good stuff out there. Recently, which ones? I mean, we just had. I think I talked about the Melissa Aldana record. Blue Note has been put so many records, great records. The Julian Lodge that came out on Blue Note too.
Yeah, we were talking about the Twio on Blue Note last week.
Yeah. The Village Vanguard record that just came out as well. Emmanuel Wilkins live at the Village Vanguard.
Yeah.
Killer record. And even like I ordered today, I bought a Flea record because I was following it since like his first started teasing it. And of course, and it was quite surprising to me. I listened to the whole record on Bandcamp today, and I decided to order a copy. I mean, he put together an amazing band, right? It's produced by, some of the hottest guys. So it's produced by Josh Johnson. And you also have Anna Butters on bass. You have so many talented people playing with him. And I feel like and of course, Jeff Parker on guitar. Okay. He kind of doesn't try to shine. There's 6 original compositions there. There's a great variety of songs, and he's just being respectful of the whole environment, of the whole band around him. So they exchange quite a lot. So it's a record that really sounds really like well designed, well thought, well played, and it really surprised me. It was better than expected, and with this band, I mean, you just couldn't go wrong. So if you want to just an example, this guy's the Josh Johnson, Anna Butters, and Jeff Parker. Get the Jeff Parker live record.
The ETA one?
Yeah, the one with the brown cover.
Yeah. Dude, Anna Butters is badass.
What she does in that record is just unbelievable.
She's so
unbelievable.
Good. Yeah. She's so good. I agree.
Yeah, her solo record is good, Yeah, everything that those guys have been doing, a lot of collaboration. And Josh Johnson has been everywhere. I mean, you buy any new jazz record, Josh Johnson's playing on it.
Yeah, I like I'll probably pick that up on CD. I've been getting some of their CDs, and they sound great. So.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
No.
Yeah. So, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out on We Jazz and even
really?
Yeah,
We Jazz doing?
Yeah, and you can buy them here. Our jams, you can buy them here too. This, especially as Forced Exposure, you can find most of the great stuff on Forced Exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have CDs of all that shit too?
Huh?
Do they have CDs of most of that? Does our gems do CDs?
Yeah. They I think they do CDs as well. Might be wrong, Chris, but I think they do CDs as well.
Yeah, that Muriel record they sent us was kick ass. I really love that record.
Did you get the Grateful Dead record?
No, is it worth getting?
Oh, it's so good, man.
Is it on our gems as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Our gems. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you guys are talking about Melissa Aldana?
No.
Who is it?
Yeah. Muriel Grossman.
Muriel Grossman, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you like that record, Mike? Did you get a copy of that?
It's a solid record. Yeah, I thought it was solid.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah. And I think that the song choices, I mean, everything was really well designed, well thought.
The cover is just amazing too.
Yeah.
The cover was so good.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So can I regale you with my trip to New York?
Sure.
So yeah, so I went into the city and I went to A1 Records to start.
I'll be right back. Go ahead.
And I took some pictures of what was on the wall there. So Felipe, they had, these are all, originals or early pressings.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
So they had this Joe Gordon 12 inch on MRC. They had, this is a One Flight Up. I think it was a mono, but it was pretty, pretty beat up.
Oh, that Archie Shepp record is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. That's Archie Shepp on Impulse.
Yeah.
They had the stereo. This is the George Russell one. This Art Farmer is very good. It has Bill Evans on it. This is on United Artists.
Yeah.
And then
art.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've been getting into the Art Farmer. What is it? Is it on Verve? No, on Atlantic. The Atlantic Art Farmer stuff I really like.
Okay.
Like what?
They had this
Clifford Brown. That's the first pressing.
Yeah. No, it's a I think I didn't pull it down because I have a copy, so I wasn't interested. But it's not a first pressing.
No, because there's a first pressing. Let me say, there's a first pressing with that white strip
with
there.
a white. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a first pressing with the white. So I just upgraded my copy. So the first person to shoot a message on Instagram requesting my old copy, it's G plus. But you can listen. At least it's an artifact, and you have the label. I'll send you for free. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. The first message I get there. Okay, I'll check it out tomorrow morning. Don't worry.
Very cool. So they had the brownie on. So there's one with Lexington. Is that what you're saying? There's Lexington.
Yeah, that's a Lexington. There's one with the Lexington. That's one I have.
Okay. Okay. And then they had the Bridge, Sonny Rollins mono. What's up?
I just want to.
All right.
I want to be seen.
Okay, hold on. Let me put my background up real quick. There we go. Okay, go ahead, hon.
Mike in the clouds.
Okay, so they had John Coltrane mono. My favorite things. It was probably in PG condition. I looked at that one. And then the Lions. This Bill Evans 65. I think that was a pretty good price. This is I forget the name of this one. It's on Nessa and Pathé in France. It's I forget what it is. This is an Oscar Pettiford on Bethlehem. That's a great record.
Yeah.
And then I took one more down here. So they had Oliver Nelson on New Jazz, the Sunny Red on Jazzland.
Oh, cool.
This one's pretty cool. It's Charles McPherson. It's bebop. It's like bebop revisited or something.
What is that on?
It's on Prestige, and it has Barry Harris on it, who I've been getting really into. I'm kind of getting obsessed with Barry Harris. This is Eric Dolphy, and then they had Workin, Miles Davis.
The Eric Dolphy is really good. Those live records, 1 and 2, they sound amazing. The original sound amazing.
Yeah.
So I did listen to the Charles McPherson. I put it back. I kind of regret doing that. It was $50, and that was probably a great deal. Let me take this background off. And then I went to Academy. That's where I found the Monk. They had a couple things on the wall, but the Monk is on my want list, and it was a really good price. And then I went to Ergo. And they had what looked like an original Bill Evans Village Vanguard on the wall. And I think I couldn't see the prices like absolutely, but it looked like it was $400 on it. And then I saw they had a Patah the El Dowd. And I swear, and maybe, it's hard to tell because he puts these behind him, behind the counter, but it looked like there was like $1,000 on it, which just seemed absurd. So it probably wasn't that.
Isn't that like a $100 record or $150 record, maybe $200, something like that? Like,
maybe she signed it, or it was a promo, or I don't know. But I swear. And then he had some other free jazz stuff that was very expensive that I was not going to get.
He had John Coltrane's foreskin in the sleeve.
He had I think it was a 2i or 6i of Round Midnight, the Miles Davis on Columbia.
Nice.
Now, I would love to have an OG of Patah, though. I love that record.
Yeah.
But,
that's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I only got the Monk, but that is a great Monk record. I'm so happy to have that now.
I really want a copy of that because I've got the Verve by request. I mean, it sounds pretty good, but
yeah. I think I had an OJC, but I think I got rid of it.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's not a crazy expensive original to get.
No, sorry, right now.
So I got this for 65. And the jacket is, there's a little tape on it. It's not, there's a little nasty thing here. So, I mean, the jacket is what? Was that G plus or whatever? The vinyl is so clean. It looks weird. That's how clean it is. It is just so, I was just so surprised about how clean this was. But there is, previous owner did put his initials on it here.
Oh, this quite common. I have some Riversides with those kind of things as well.
So, but it plays great. I mean, so I was happy with that price. Yeah.
People are wanting $250 to $500 for a decent copy.
Fuck yeah.
That.
Oh no.
And the cover. This is a William Claxton cover.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So San Francisco. And does it say where it's recorded? It's recorded. It's unaccompanied piano solos. It just says San Francisco, October 21 and 22, 1959. Mm-hmm. And he does a couple American songbooks, but the rest of it is all his compositions.
It's one of his last things, right, before he went to Columbia.
For 59, what was his first album on Columbia?
It was early 60s. It didn't take too long, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
You want it? And then also, speaking of kind of monk, I suppose, I told you guys I'm obsessed with Barry Harris. So the one Barry Harris led record I have is this on Riverside. Happens to be another Riverside.
yeah.
So this is Premonado, Barry Harris trio with Elvin Jones and Joe Benjamin. And when I first got this a while ago, I didn't know what I was listening to. And now I'm obsessed with it because Barry Harris is kind of known as like a school of Charlie Parker thinker and player and like the best of that. And like there's a quote by Jimmy Heath of him saying that he's internalized Parker's language better than anybody and has made it his own as well. But he also sounds like Monk on this, and he has Elvin Jones. And so it's like that style of record, and it's awesome. This is a great record. And he has some other stuff on Riverside, other trio stuff that I didn't realize. It's like really expensive stuff. So a lot of people like Barry Harris. So I am late to the Barry Harris party, but I'm surprised it took me this long to find him. But yeah, I'm obsessed with him right now.
I mean, I like his playing. I also think though that later in life he became a complete pretentious fucking douchebag.
Did he?
Yeah, he was a teacher and all that, but he just basically said that everyone else was shit and they all sucked. Like, right? I mean, that's basically
everyone else besides him.
Not just besides him, but like anyone that was new was shit. It just came off as a douchebag.
Besides someone that was not him.
Besides someone that was not him, basically. And then, the fuck Wayne Shorter guy, he was one of his students. The whole guy was like, fuck Wayne Shorter, ruin jazz. That whole guy was one of his students.
Goodness. The plot thickens. Oh my God. Controversial.
There's drama with
Barry. So much drama.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and this is
videos on YouTube. You can watch him just talking shit, man.
This is from 1961. Well, I'm just getting into him, so I don't know his whole history.
Barry Harris is great. His music is amazing.
But
maybe he might have a point in some ways, but who knows?
So he plays on Bebop Revisited or whatever it's called that I saw on the wall of A1, which is why I should have bought it. Because when you see Barry Harris show up on these Riverside records like the Charles McPherson, they always do a Parker tune. I think it's probably his doing because I think
was Charles McPherson a little too soul jazz for you?
Not on those records, not on Bebop Revisited. No. So
there's another record I've got that he did. Let me find that.
I'll just come right back. There's no second.
That's fine. We'll see you in an hour. Let me see. Charles McPherson. I like him a lot. I've got a couple of his records. There's a record he did on, was it Xanadu I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
It's called Free Bop. It's really good.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I was listening to that yesterday.
It's got just some other dudes on it, but yeah.
So right now I've been going down a Charles McPherson, Barry Harris rabbit hole and just listening to their bodies of work. And it's not that big. I mean, it's a lot, but I mean, it's the one that I really liked for Barry Harris was on Riverside. It's Live in San Francisco, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So similar to the Monk in San Francisco, I guess. But he's playing a trio, and it's a great sounding concert. So drums are the bass drums, definitely punchy on the recording, but it's really good.
I've sold quite a few records lately.
Yeah.
Sold some. My wife has a bunch of Pearl Jam vaults, like fan club shit. Fan club reissues or not reissues of their bootlegs of shows.
Yeah,
I've sold like 4 of those this week.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, they go for like $150-$200 each too. It's been nice.
Oh, do you want to show the Coltrane record?
Oh yeah. Let me find it.
And did you see the surprise I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Panther? Yes.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
I do like it. All right. So Mike graciously sent me a copy of this record. Coltrane on the Impulse. Fucking awesome. Love it. This is his main band, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. It should be. Is it Jimmy Garrison, Elvin Jones,
McCoy Tyner? Yeah.
McCoy Tyner.
Look at this picture. It's him. It's him and Rudy Van Gelder and Bob Thiel.
Yeah.
Presumably, it's a recording. Says Rudy looks pissed off, man.
Oh, that's Rudy. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Somebody touched my microphones. So when did this reissue come out? Do you know? Is this a reissue or it's got this label? I don't know.
No, it's a repress from. It's probably 74.
That's what I'm. Well, when did it? It's 74. Okay. What is that? When did the record come out? Do you know? I have no idea.
I think it came out in like 62, 63, 64, something like that.
Right?
Yeah, it's been reissued. I upgraded my copy. I got an original mono.
Ooh,
and
so fancy.
So it's pretty nice because that's hard panned, and it is kind of nice to have it all in the center channel, which you could just use a mono switch and get it in the center channel.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's not like it's impossible to hear like that if you have a mono switch. But
yeah, I really like it because I've got the CD of this, and it's one of my favorites. So thank you for that. It's been great.
And that's a good sound. So that's the green bullseye, right?
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You just showed the label. I'm an idiot. Right. Yeah, I remember because it came out by that new Verve series, and I was like, should I get it? And I pulled that copy out and listened to it, and I was like, this sounds spectacular. I
would have got that Verve series if it wasn't $50 and part of a dumbass membership.
Honestly, that pressing sounds incredibly good.
Yeah, it's good.
So I feel like that. I was totally content with that.
Well, this is funny. So then he sent me this Panther. Is this an OG or what?
Yes, it should be a first pressing.
Okay, cool. So this is Panther, Dexter Gordon. Love this record. It's got Tommy Flanagan on it, Larry Ridley, and Alan Dawson. Sounds great. I listened to it yesterday because I bought this like 2 weeks ago.
Get the fuck out of here. Well, now you have an OG.
Well, I'm selling this. So this is a good copy too. It's the Green Label 70s reissue.
Yeah.
So I think I paid too much for this. I paid $20 for this. I might have overpaid for it, but whatever.
That's probably worth it. That's not terrible.
So I'll put that in one of Rob's auctions for somebody. But yeah, so thank you. I was like excited because I was like, oh, that's a different cover. And then I was like, ooh, purple label, nice.
Is it stereo? It is stereo, right?
It's got to be stereo, dude. It was recorded in like 70 or something.
60.
Right?
Oh, I thought it was like 69.
Well, it's going to be stereo.
68.
1970, July 7th, 1970. The
1970.
fact that I said that and it was correct is hilarious. Yeah, Dexter Gordon, Tommy Flanagan piano, Larry Ridley bass, and Alan Dawson drums.
I bought that from Red Records, not Red Records. What is it? I can't remember the name of it.
Like you bought it at a store or you bought it on Discogs?
At a store in New Haven.
Oh, cool.
But anyway,
also got the
for sure.
If you get a record from Mike, always look out for the. Hang on, I gotta show something.
Red Scroll. I got it from Red Scroll.
Look for the green dots. That means he put them through the humming groover. So.
Oh yeah, that's how I know it's cleaned.
Yeah, so you know it's clean.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, thank you very much.
I'm so happy I did that.
You know, record you should get if you don't have it is this reissue. I'll listen to this a couple more times this week. So good, man.
Yeah, I know.
It really is great.
I streamed it and I really liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. So
yeah, and original we looked it up. I think between like $200 and $300 you can get it in original.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Or you can get that reissue for $18.99.
Well, I think it's a little more than that actually.
Yeah,
it's like $40. Like Because I think you had I got it from Bandcamp. I think I don't remember. Whatever. I think I bought it on one of the streams.
Yeah. So I listened to this yesterday. It's like randomly pulled out, lights out.
Yeah, that's great.
This is the Analog Productions pressing. I try to like go and revisit those as much as I can.
Well, yeah.
So lights out I haven't heard in a while, and I just got through side A, but it's so good. It's funny, like I did a weird comparison in my head. Like I was listening to it because they're playing like this is 56, and if you listen to a lot of Prestige from 56, there's a lot of kind of the same style,
right?
So like the Wallington is from like 56, the Jazz at the Carriage Trade with Donald Byrd on it. So like you can hear Wallington's ideas, and then you could hear like Elmo Hope's ideas or like Jackson's ideas. And these records just have like the personality on this one in particular, at least on side A when I was listening to it, is it puts it above like a lot of the other Prestige records. It's a really
who else is on that with him?
So you have Elmo Hope on piano, who I've been trying to listen to more Elmo Hope.
Yeah.
Art Taylor drums, Doug Watkins bass, Donald Byrd trumpet, Jackie McLean alto.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one really, and even the jacket, like even the cover design is pretty. I feel like it's like punk rock almost.
I feel like the cover photo on that they did a horrible job on a little bit. Like
I know, but it kind of works because I feel like since it's 56 and like so DIY,
right? Cool.
I think it's just badass, right?
Now, yeah, that reminds me of something Donald Byrd specifically from yesterday. I watched Dan put out a new video.
Yeah, I watched it.
He'd been gone for a while. What'd you think?
I thought it was fascinating, the connection to Clifford Brown, and I think that is Clifford Brown. He's also on. He's like Clifford Brown and Lou Donaldson. There's a 10-inch, which is the 1953 session. So there's even earlier stuff than what Dan was referencing on Blue Note in the 10-inch era of Lou Donaldson and Clifford Brown doing like a hard bop. But it is interesting. Clifford Brown is really like there. Like he's like one of like the hard bop pioneers of that amazing sound. Yeah, so I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, so to set it up a little bit more, he and Felipe, you have these. He was talking about the Art Blakey Birdland sessions, the early ones that were first on 10 inches, right? And they reissued them. Was it 1500? It was 1500 series.
Birdland, that's 21 and 22, right?
Yeah. So his whole point was that this was kind of the birth of hard bop. Maybe not the exact record, but that Art Blakey was instrumental, he said, in hard bop, which I think is fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were saying Clifford Brown was too, which, yeah. We went a little too far at the very end for me, but I mean, I liked the video. I thought it was a really good video, and I agreed with the whole thing.
I think it's hard to say, like, right. I mean, I think Clifford Brown, you can think of him, yeah. And some of those early guys, I think Horace Silver was extremely important. Lou Donaldson, Art Blakey, of course. All those guys. I think the interesting thing about the hard bop, it was most like a reaction to this academic way of playing the bebop, which was, although it was very technical, beautiful, I think with time it started losing some popular appeal because it was not very engaging with audiences, and that's what I think bebop brought. Not bebop, sorry, the hard bop brought, right?
Yeah.
I think it's more based on R&B, on gospel music in a sense, because you have a bigger interaction with your audience.
Yeah.
It's more something that's more intense, even for it to maybe dance a little bit if you like. There's this whole sweat thing, I think that's quite a thing that and all those covers, especially the Blue Note, and all those guys like sweating, playing like a working man, more like something that's closer to the audience. I think that's one of the biggest achievements, and that's why I think the hard bop was more popular in a sense, and it thrived for longer.
There is an interesting,
which was a very inflection point there.
Yeah, there's an interesting evolution of the sound. Like I showed last week, I think it was last week, this Gigi Grice, an Art Farmer record. It was like from 1954 session, and like that, I would say is hard bop. But when you compare that 54 session to that like live at Birdland session, where there's like so much like swagger on that, there is like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I was trying to figure out, like, is the Gigi Grice Art Farmer straight ahead bop, or is that hard bop? And I would say it's hard bop, but like there's like degrees of it, of like the swag within hard bop. I feel
I mean, one of the definitions too you can think of is just the whole format where they play the melody and then they all solo and they play the melody again generally. That's like that's a hard bop thing.
Yeah, but they do that in bebop too?
Some. I mean, in bebop, they'll just, like Charlie Parker, just take a tune and just use the chords, and still unrecognizable, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they come back to a head in a number of those.
I mean, sure, but I just think it's more of a hard bop thing.
Yeah, and I think that the hard bop was more open to different things, like a little more like Latin music, that some fusion with that. The whole modal way of playing too, that was more open. And
the Latin thing, you could say the same thing with bebop, with the Afro-Cuban stuff that came really easy.
There was, yes, but I think it was more versatile in a way, not so strong, so contained. And also, let's not forget, the 12-inch allowed songs to be longer, and you were not in a rush to play everything you could, like 2 minutes.
100%.
That's a big thing there as well.
Yeah,
I feel like it was more danceable too. I mean, like hard bop, swinging and the R&B thing, like you said, the church thing is huge.
Yeah.
And then there's like a difference. So like when you listen to, like, the album on Prestige Bags Groove, where you have like Monk and Miles, and that's like probably 55 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's like around the same era. And like that whole style, I would say, is hard bop, and that feels different than like the Blakey style to me. Like, the personality, I think, of the players are also coming out to a degree, but like, I don't know. So, but the thing is, I guess, like, when you think about all these innovators of the music, they're taking like this idea, but they're all kind of, they're not carbon copies of each other. There are some real differences in the field. Like, you can easily identify,
And Miles, he was an academic in a sense, right? He went to school, had completely different ideas. He's being with Charlie Parker. He knew very clear he didn't want to do that. So, in even not being the hard bop, as people were doing the hard bop, given by the way he put together his band, what he's trying to achieve, he brings like a young Coltrane, the whole Philly Joel thing. I think he had different ideas, and he knew how to pick the guys, right? And so that's why I think the hard bop also is more versatile again, in the sense that there's really a lot of different nuances there compared to, I think, the bebop. It's great. It's very technical. It's beautiful, but it's more contained. It doesn't allow itself to expand too much.
I almost feel like it's a form that, I don't know. Like, I feel like to me, it feels like Parker shaped the form rather than the form shaped Parker.
Yes.
In a way, like, it was like what he wanted to do, and it just was the form. Like, but I know that there were a lot of people that were developing.
It wasn't just Parker. I mean, he gets all the attention.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like we've said a number of times, like Minton's with Kenny Clark and Thelonious Monk. 1941. A lot of people playing this style.
Yeah, and I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think when you think bebop to the general public, I'm not talking about people that into it, but you think more of a caricature, just guys playing fast and like blowing their cheeks, right? That's like a popular perception. It's more like a caricature thing. But when you talk hard bop, you think about a sound. You think about a broader thing.
Well, it's funny, Felipe, is like when I listen to Parker, he doesn't just play bebop songs. He'll play standards. But like when he takes a solo, it'll be like he'll just be playing something just like how a number of people would think to play it, and then just add like these flourishes, like these little bebop little like things.
Exactly.
And so where was I going with that? But it's just, I feel like, so he obviously played more than just bebop. He played all these different types, and he had his own kind of way to interpret these things, but they all kind of like shared a style. That's why I feel like he just liked playing like that. If it was slow ballad, he would incorporate it. If it was like a super fast upbeat number, he would murder it. So, but I don't know. I know where I'm going with that.
You're correct. Yes. Yeah. That's very true also, Jacob. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's fair, Jacob.
Exactly. Yes. No, I agree.
But I think
to me, Art Blakey, like, that just kind of defines a lot of hard bop for me. Just like his firebrand, playing, and then just all the players he had. I think the Messengers do like the early shit with like Mobley and Horace Silver.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you see how you can also see how impactful Wayne Shorter was on that group.
Yeah.
Like when he joins and starts kind of taking the compositions.
When was that though? When was
it? Shorter?
Probably
59. Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah, it was halfway through. And he couldn't fit there as well because he wanted to, go beyond, and Art Blakey mostly pushed, especially the horns, to just play louder and be, intense.
Yeah.
He
was still trying to do the whole hard bop thing, and the other dude started thinking about what's next.
Yeah. And guys, I'll have to go soon. I just wanted to wrap it up. I found this quite interesting. Do you know which is blown out 4081?
No.
40. Wait. Let me think.
Have you seen the cover of it? I have it right here. I have it for a long time.
Let me see.
It's a trio record. It's a Tarantino, Shirley Scott, and Roy Brooks on drums.
With the brown cover? No.
This one here.
Oh yeah. That's actually really good. I have that.
It's a really good record.
Yeah, it's a horrible cover though.
And you don't see it very often. I just thought it would be a cool thing to show.
I think I have a copy of that. I really do.
Yeah. So it's 41. Yeah.
Would that would have a mono since it's that early, right?
Yeah, that's
how that is a mono.
One. Yeah.
That's a mono. Yeah. Cool.
And it's cool because Shirley Scott, she's mentioned here as Little Miss Scott, I think probably because of her Impulse contract at the time. So it is a really good record. I recommend you guys checking this out. I know we don't see it that often, right?
Yeah, I mean, no.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's a fun one. And Roy Brooks on drums. What else could you want?
I may have sold.
Is that it's a Plastilite mono?
Yeah. It's a Plastilite mono.
Cool.
It was not cheap. I think it was like $50-$60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Plastilite, yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll
check this out. Dear Beloved, Stanley Tarantino, Blue Note 4081.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I swear I have a copy of that. Maybe I haven't followed it yet. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to wait for Mike, then I'll take off. Yeah.
What else you been doing? How's life? How's marriage?
It's going good. So I finished moving my records to a different room.
Yeah.
And I remodeled my living room. So I put all my stereo there. I have no TVs downstairs, so it's exclusive for music. So it's nice right there. I put like a nice round couch. I found a nice furniture, so all my cables are totally concealed. You just see my turntables and the speakers. Even the CD players inside the cabinet, which it worked really good. It was a perfect fit there. I'm happy the colors are matching. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm enjoying it. I still have a couple of things to do to organize, which was great, man. Just moving my shelves. It took like probably 300 more records. I just took to my local store.
Are you serious?
To help the record store. Yes, I mean, of course they're gonna buy it, but I'm in no rush. I mean, it's gonna be their first time doing record store day. They need the push, so I give them a ton of records.
Wow. And
I don't miss them.
That's fair.
It's just like it's already bought. I don't depend on those for. I mean, maybe could say to them, it might depend on those to put some gas in my tank.
But well, you might need to. Shit.
Right.
Who's gonna be able to buy them, right? I was telling Mike earlier. I've been selling some records. I sold a few of the Pearl Jam vaults this week on Discogs.
Yeah. That's true. I might. Yeah.
Those are cool, but like my wife never listens to them, and it's like they're just boots of shows. I can stream that shit. I don't need that. And then they're worth like $200, so it's like, you know.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I ordered the Mike McReady book, and I saw it sold out pretty quick.
Did you order that?
I got the one that's signed, so I might.
You didn't get that stupid 7-inch, did you? That's like 2 songs, and it's like $86.
Yeah.
You got that?
No, I got the book with the records.
Yeah.
And it's signed and everything. That was like, don't remember how much, but I got it. Let's see what I'm gonna do with that.
Sweet, that's cool. Yeah, let me know that sounds neat.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take off for today.
Okay, Felipe. We'll talk with you later.
Talk to you later, guys. And
have a good weekend.
All right. Have a good one.
See ya. Look at the rest of my CDs. Is that I got?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So this is more Vandermark shit. So this one is on not 2 records. I've never heard of that. It's another Vandermark 5 called Singular Gift.
All right.
Cover there. I'm not gonna open it and see who's on it, but this one's interesting. Oh yeah, I was really excited about this one. So this one is called. This is another band called Spaceways Incorporated. There's like 4 or 5 of those, I think. Version Soul is the name of it. Pretty cool. He does a lot of these. I think he does all these photos too. Like just take all these interesting pictures. But this one is on Alta Vista again. It's Hamid Drake with Nate McBride and Ken Vandermark. So I'm really excited to hear that one. Check out that picture's crazy. Look at that. It's like, what is that, a taxi with a fucking old school like car phone and a radio mic next to it? And what that is?
It's giving me Beastie Boys Sabotage vibes.
Isn't it? So you like Hamid Drake? You know Hamid Drake?
Yeah, Hamid Drake. Let me see if I have him on. Give me a second.
Yeah, Hamid Drake. Hell yes. I got some other shit with him and Hamid Drake where they did some duos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I have him on William Parker Quartet O'Neill's Porch. That might be it, actually.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So this is hilariously funny. This is another Vandermark 5 called Airports for Light, and it's one of their earlier ones. But what's funny is apparently this is one of the first issues because it's got the volume 3 of the freaking jazz classics in it. So I'll have to send that to somebody or something.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, I will. That's funny. And the last one is what I was really kind of excited about. This is a box set. And Notes and Tones kind of was one of the first recommendations he made for Vandermark for me. So this is Japan 2019. It's him and Paul Nilsson Love with all these Japanese players. And it's, thick. It's a thick boy. So let me open this up. See what's in it here. Yeah.
Also, what's interesting? Just to throw back real quick while you're opening that up.
Yeah.
Gigi Grice played in Lionel Hampton's group with Clifford Brown.
Makes sense.
So when you think about like that Gigi Grice Art Farmer reference, and then you think about Lou Donaldson and Clifford Brown on Blue Note, they're all kind of connected in terms of just like they know each other's style. Like they're
this is weird.
Part of the same school.
This thing hatches open, which is
cool.
Bizarre. We got in here. So we got, oh Jesus. Oh man, I may have bitten off more than I can chew. We got a booklet, whatever stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's pictures. Hang on.
Delphina, did you find any cool stuff at VinylCon?
Check that out. There's pictures of the different groups, I guess.
Oh, nice.
And then it is 7 CDs. Wow. So you got December 22nd. This is all 2019. 22nd, 17th. This looks like a tour they did through Japan.
So you have a CD changer. You'll throw all those in and just hit random.
It only holds 5, but yeah, no, I will not do that. No. That would drive me insane. I can't listen to that much Ken Vandermark in the same group all at the same time. No. What I'll do is, what I usually do with these kinds of things is I'll listen to one of them.
Okay.
I'll listen to something else. Maybe the next day I'll listen to another one, unless I'm just really into it. Then sometimes I'll listen to 2 or 3. But they're like they're probably like 60. They're probably an hour long each, man. That's maddening.
Yeah.
For me, anyway, I can't do it. So yeah, that's really the only shit I've. Well, is it? I think it's pretty much the only shit I bought recently is that order.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I already showed everything last week that I bought with Louis.
I have one more thing. I have one more new arrival that I picked up. So you remember last week how I mentioned I'm trying to get more original Prestige records? I don't know if you remember that.
What?
I'm trying to get more original Prestige records.
It's like the third time you've been trying to get more original Prestige records.
Well,
like when did you ever stop? That's all you buy is OG shit. So yeah.
No, for a while I was going after all this other stuff, like because I kind of built a small Prestige collection and I wanted to try other stuff, and now I feel like I'm coming back to it. And I'm just looking for the early stuff. So this is a Stitt's Bits Sonny Stitt. So Sonny Stitt had at least like 3 LPs, and a lot of these were 10 inches. This was recorded in 1950, and it's like 4 sessions. So it's like a hodgepodge of stuff. I think recorded over 1950 though.
Cool.
And it's it's somewhat bebop. It's like Sonny Stitt playing that, and then there's also like the band on here he's playing with, like Art Blakey's on this, at least on one of the sessions. Duke Jordan, Kenny Drew, Junior Mance, Gene Wright, Tommy Potter, and then Wesley Lander's drums. So I don't know, but he plays like ballads on it too. And actually, those are my favorite tracks. Stitt plays a really nice ballad. So I felt like when I was listening to him play the more up tempo tracks that it's like he plays it like 2 straight ahead almost, if that makes sense. Like,
it's everybody tried to claim he was a Parker clone when he.
No way. I mean, like he's in like a similar in like style, but like you could definitely tell the difference without a doubt.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I think Parker actually said, "Hey, you sound like me" at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they came up kind of independently, so it's not like I love Sonny Stitt.
I think this is a 57 pressing.
Cool.
And it has the 446 West 50th Street, New York City label. So I don't know. They're just fun. They're really enjoyable for me to just check out these old records. So, but I'm definitely slowing down. I just am. And that's okay, because I do feel like for the style that I like, I have a great collection with all the, a lot of the artists I want there, and so I think I could slow down a little bit. So I'm just preparing to do that because, just reprioritizing things.
Well, hell, I've slowed way the fuck down, man, for months now.
Yeah, but I also feel like I'm coming to a good place with my like vintage jazz collection. Like we wanted to show all these 10 inches. Like I have like, if I didn't get any more 10 inches, which I probably will continue to get a few, I'd be fine with this little collection that I have.
You want to do it? Let's do it.
Okay, so yeah, we could do that. So Chris asked if I could show my 10-inch collection. I'm not showing everything.
Mike is echoing the coming recession. That's true.
What's that?
This is Mike echoing the coming recession.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So what was I saying? So this isn't everything. It's just my favorite stuff.
Before you start,
yeah,
Delphina answered your question. So she got Arthur Doyle's More Alabama Feeling, Pharoah Sanders' Deaf, Dumb, and Blind, Leo Smith album, and Coltrane Infinity. Also Omar Rodriguez Lopez and Damo Suzuki album. Cool.
I think Arthur Doyle's his records are really hard to get. Just quickly. So let's see his records. Looks like I have some of his stuff in my want. What do I got? Anyway, that's very cool, Delphina. Thank you for sharing. So for 10 inches, you have to think of the time period. So some of it is reissues of stuff that was recorded in the mid 40s that they didn't even think about putting it out on LP. Some of it was recorded right around 1950. So it was recorded for 78 and for LP simultaneously. Also, 1950 is when tape recording really kind of becomes the standard. I mean, give or take, I'm not, historian on that, but around that time is when, people started recording to tape. And then after like 50 to 55 is stuff that was recorded. Some of the stuff is recorded for LP. So it's like intentionally made for 33 RPM. So you have like a whole different swath of recording qualities. Like you'll see some Lester Young stuff here, like that was recorded in the 40s or 30s, maybe, I forget when. Like that's going to, have a certain limitation on the sound, but then you're going to have like Blue Note stuff like Horace Silver, which is recorded at Rudy Van Gelder's on 10 inch. Right. And it sounds incredible. So you have like, there's basically from 1949-50 is when they start. And then 1955 is really when they die off. I do have stuff from later. I think it's the stuff in France. I think they kept it for a little longer, the 10-inch format. Yeah. But 55 in the United States is pretty much the end of it. And then it switches to 12-inch, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it would make once I did. Now, I was just thinking of something. Imagine you're the poor schmo that spent a bunch of money on a 10-inch record player in 1953.
Is there a 10-inch record player?
There would have to be, right?
Well, no, the thing is, when the LP started, there were 12 inches. It just wasn't the standard for jazz. So like classical.
No, I'm just wondering if there were 10-inch record players or not. No.
There probably were some, but like even Dial, who was putting stuff out in 1949, they were putting 12-inch records out. True. So there was 12-inch records. It's just that the majority of things that like weren't classical and needed the extra space would be on 10-inch. That was just how it started. And there's probably lots of rationales to why that was, but
interesting.
But there was another format, the 7-inch 45 from RCA, and people did buy specific players for those.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, that was a thing.
That was definitely a thing.
But I think those were more affordable, like for kids.
Well, that's how teenagers listen to music in the 50s.
Right. So
100%. Yeah. That continued forever, dude.
So I did quickly organize it. So there's some. Okay. It's basically by label. Do you want me to start or end with Blue Note?
I don't care.
You got to pick one because it's gonna be how we're gonna go down.
I would like you to present all of them in chronological order. Honestly,
no, I can't do that.
You can't do that. Okay.
No. I would need to set that up.
End with Blue Note then.
End with Blue Note. Okay. So that means we're going to start with labels that I just have one-offs from.
Okay.
And then we'll, and then it'll gradually increase. But there's probably like 25 records. I'll try to move through them quickly.
But you got all of them. You didn't bring all of them?
No, some of them. I just wanted to show my favorites.
All right.
Okay. And for watchers of the live stream, you may have seen some of these.
Well, of course.
Okay. So this is one I've shown a number of times. It's really so DG is Dizzy Gillespie's label, short-lived label. Savoy purchased it. Sorry, let me get this mic closer. So Savoy purchased it, and but anyway, this is an original 10-inch. So this came out on 78 and 10-inch LP. So it's one of those. It's Milt Jackson Quartet, and they're basically playing bebop. It's a very similar group to MJQ, but since Milt is like the lead, the style is bebop.
Let's see. Hang on.
Yep.
Is there anything on the back? Oh, blank.
Yeah. So a lot of these early ones, because this is just a new format. This is, I think, in Discogs they say it's 1950. So there's nothing on the back.
What does the label look like?
Oh, and this is a Burt Goldblatt cover.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like a cliff.
Yeah, it's Burt Goldblatt, so that is cool. It's in really great condition.
What does the DG label look like?
So it's very simple. It's yellow deep groove with the label there, and it has the band information on it. So Milt Jackson vibes, John Lewis piano, Ray Brown bass, Kenny Clark drums.
Yeah, the label's slightly disappointing, I'll have to say.
They do Roundabout Midnight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so
that's awesome.
So that's a cool one. All right. Try to move quickly.
You don't have to move quickly.
Oh, this is one I got somewhat recently. This is a Art Pepper on Discovery.
Yeah,
I think this is 54. I want to say something like that. 50.
What did you say, about 2 months ago or something like that?
The first 10-inch I think was 52 or 53, and this came out afterwards. But this is fantastic. The Art Pepper on Discovery is awesome. It's incredible. If you haven't listened to it and you're not too into Art Pepper, give this a shot. This is my favorite of his stuff. It's so good. And this is the Discovery label. So let's see if we can show that.
Yeah, they had a great label.
Yeah, deep groove. All these are deep groove because the early 50s, that was just how the presses were.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Art Pepper, Jack Montrose, different than J.R. Montrose. Jack Montrose, different guy. Claude Williamson, piano. Monty Budwig, bass, and Larry Bunker, drums. So early stuff.
Is that West Coast or East Coast label?
Yeah, West Coast. Discovery. A lot of these small little 10-inch labels are West Coast.
Okay.
That's what I was saying last week. Like Dan Jazz Shepherd, he covers all this stuff. And when I was diving into this over the past couple of years, I would go and watch his old videos on it just to hear somebody talk about it. This is another West Coast one. This is Jack Sheldon with Zoot Sims, Walter Norris, Buck Whitlock, and Lawrence Marable drums. This is on Jazz West. I think this is their second LP. It's a 10-inch, obviously. Cool. But these Jack Sheldons are pretty cool. He's a really good trumpet player. And I know he went on to become a TV actor and personality, but this is where he started. And this is really good. And Zoot Sims on it is very good too. It's a good one.
I just don't like Zoot Sims.
I think you would like him on this.
Okay.
The earlier the Zoot, the better, I think.
Jazz West, that's cool.
Jazz West deep groove. Yeah.
Wait, isn't Blue Note doing a Jazz West soon? Tone Poet?
The Lawrence Marable Tenorman.
Yeah, that's right. They already put it out.
Yeah, that everybody. So this is a 10-inch from there, and this was recorded at Capitol Recording in Hollywood.
Okay.
And it's produced by, who's the producer? I don't have it here, but okay. Next one up is, I've seen it shown this a number of times. This is the Chase.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Very cool.
Decca. So Gene Norman Presents. This is Dexter Gordon and Wardell Gray doing their tenor battles. This is, I think, 1952, West Coast. All right. I feel like the records I'm showing, I've shown like a number of times, but I think
that's what we're doing on purpose. It's fine. You're not famous for anything, Baggy.
All right. This next one, I don't think I've shown that much. All right. This is was one of my favorite records, Hunting and Getting. There's a whole story behind it, which I won't go into, but this is on Progressive Records, George Wallington Trio. And this is Max Roach drums, Curly Russell bass, George Wallington piano. I want to say this is like 1954. But it's a great record. It's Bert Goldblatt did a number of these early records. So his line art there. Yeah, very cool. So there he is. That's his line art. But and this was owned by John Knapp. All right, and then the Progressive label.
Yeah, I've got one of their. I got a 12-inch of some kind of theirs. I think it's like a Joe Newman record randomly.
And a number of these early ones, this one is not, but a number of the early ones are Plastilite.
That's cool.
So if I notice it, I'll call it out.
Yeah, it's a sick label.
But this is like one of the records why I like Wallington so much. And I actually think this was recorded by Jerry Newman. I think that
cover is so inventive and just awesome. I just love that cover so much. That's so great. Yeah. Poor Curly Russell, all you get to see is his hands, but well, the same thing as Max Roach is the same, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah. I've mentioned this a few times. I did get obsessed with it. It's Lenny Niehaus Volume 1 with Jack Montrose again. So this is another West Coast session. Bob Gordon baritone, Monty Budwig, and Shelly Mann. It's just a good session. spoke about a lot. But this has a classic 1954 contemporary deep groove.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I've really focused on the format. Like in my Discog searches, I'll search for, you know, early jazz records and then format 10-inch LP. And I've been really kind of like putting in time looking for these. So it was really fun to dive into all this style. That's when I was saying like all this like modernist style. So it's not just bebop. It's like these like Wallingtons, and you'll see like Al Haig and all these Dodo Marmoroso guys. So speaking of Al Haig, we have this one. This is on Period. So this was Period was like a classical label, and they brought on Leonard Feather. And he produced a number of jazz LPs. Leonard Feather was one of the like few critics that understood Parker. Al Haig recorded with him, so when he was able to produce albums, he was trying to produce those guys. So you have Al Haig led quartet with Benny Weeks guitar, Phil Brown drums, Teddy Kotick bass.
Okay, I know Teddy Kotick. I don't know other dudes, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a great record. I love this record. Yeah, so, and Period has one of the best labels. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
So
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Can you try to break it? Can you see if you can break it with your hand strength?
No, I'm good.
It's funny.
So there's like a lot
on there. I mean, that was a huge selling point. Beyond the fact that okay.
Oh yeah.
Beyond the fact that you got way better sound. Well, I mean, I think I've heard that a lot of the 78s, especially when they're new, sounded really good, but probably better sound, right? Obviously, especially if it's recorded to tape. A lot more music, and you know, if you don't,
it was a home run. Yeah,
it made break it in half just looking at it, you know.
Yeah, but I did want to focus on like, so I showed a progressive record, a record on Period, a record on Jazz West, a record on Discovery.
Yeah,
and these are like the only records I have on these labels. They're small labels, maybe with like 12 titles on them. You know, like Period only put out probably like a dozen titles. But this was the stuff I was saying, like I was watching Jazz Shepherd because he has like full collection of all these. But that's not something I'm aiming for. I'm happy just to have, you know, the ones that
I like. Thought about when I first got into jazz and it was a pandemic, I couldn't go anywhere, and I watched all these videos. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get all the records too. And I was, after about a year of thinking that, I was like, there's no way I'm going to do that. And I have no desire to do that at all anymore. So,
yeah.
Al Haig, I don't know.
What's this? Are you at the West Coast or East Coast Jazz Posse?
Both, bro.
I'm down with everybody.
Yeah, me too. I'm down with the South African Jazz Posse too.
All right, this is cool. So I have two titles on this West Coast label, Nocturne. And I haven't brushed up on the history, but I think the drummer that was one of the co-producers of Nocturne moved on and created Pacific Jazz Records.
Oh, cool.
So this is where he started first, and it's all West Coast and Hollywood recordings in like 54. I think everything in their catalogs from 1954, and they sound incredible. They're great recordings. So this one is the Harry Babison Quintet. This is part of the Jazz in Hollywood series. You can't even see this. So it's black. It's a blacked out cover with Harry Babison, who plays bass. The back is also black with white text. Let's have the group on here. I'm not sure who the group is. Oh, it's probably on the label here. So the Nocturne label is also black label. And the group on this is Harry Babison cello and bass, Larry Bunker vibes, Bob Evansfold valve trombone and bass, Jimmy Rowles on piano, and Roy Hart, the guy who went on to make Pacific Jazz, is on drums here.
Dude, Jimmy Rowles is a great piano player. And
they do modern stuff here. They do some of their own stuff. Are they doing any? Okay. But like it's a modernist style. It's like, you know, it's like young, hip style for the time. And The other one I have is this one, which is pretty good. It's the Herbie Harper Quintet. I think this is their first LP they put out. So you have
okay. I have a. What is this on? Nocturne.
Nocturne. So this is obviously Barry with trombone. So nice combo there. And they play. If you want to sample something, what is it? They play Five Brothers. Listen to the track Five Brothers on this. It's a great version.
Bob Gordon on there?
Yeah, Bob Gordon's featuring Bob Gordon.
Bud Shank on it?
Probably. Yeah. Let me see. No, Bud Shank is not on, at least on one side. Let me check the other. But these are cool. They're like, I feel like it's almost like geeky, nerdy jazz.
Five Brothers is on there?
Five Brothers, yeah, that's the track.
Is Summertime on there?
Yes, yeah.
Is Herb Stone on there?
Yes, yeah.
How about Jive at 5 and Jeepers Creepers?
Yes, that's the album.
Oh, I was gonna get rid of this, but I'm gonna keep it now. I've got this Liberty.
Oh, interesting.
This Liberty, I've had this forever. It was in that collection I bought. It's beat to shit, but it's like a G plus. But I mean, it actually sounds pretty decent. It's just kind of scratchy. I was gonna give it away on one of Rob's auctions, but I think I might keep it.
You know, that makes sense because I think Liberty bought Pacific Jazz. So
this
since Nocturne,
dude, look at this. This is like early Liberty. It's like 6003.
Well, he must have sold or licensed it to Liberty.
He must have. Well, I mean, yeah, this was probably, I don't know. I bet this is like 54 or 55 or something.
He probably sold it. He probably sold the catalog.
It says Spectrasonic Sound, a high fidelity recording. I would tend to disagree with that. But yeah, so Harvey trombone, Bob Gordon baritone, Harry Bevison, yeah.
Math jazz. I think like Gil Malay's math jazz. And,
I bet the other one is another one. So the other side is probably another one. It's Herbie Harper featuring Bud Shank, which is him on Herbie on trombone, Bud Shank tenor and baritone, Harry Bevison again on bass, Marty Page on piano, and then Roy Hart on drums.
Yeah,
so, interesting.
Math jazz. You know what I mean, Stephen. Like I kind of think like Connets was math jazz. Early Connets. All right, cool. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
That's all right. Okay, I have a couple Dial. Dial are cooler because there's some of the. I mean, the music's great, but there's some of the earliest LPs, and they come in all different form, like jackets. So this one is like a textured. I don't know. What would you call this, Chris?
Textured. Is it actually textured, or is it just the way it looks?
No, it's actually textured. It's like burlap.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the back is blank.
Yeah.
Right. So this probably came out in like, I don't know, 1950 or something. And this is a Plastilite pressing. So there's an ear. There's an ear in the dead wax, and that's the Dial label.
Cool.
Now, there are other Dial labels, but this is the common one that was on the LP. And I printed out, I was searching around to find information about this record.
Yeah. And
somebody actually put it like back in 1981, someone put it as like a must-have rare jazz record. It was made number 14, which I just thought was pretty random.
It was random.
But when I was doing my Substack, I wrote an article about this one.
Did you give up on that already?
I mean, it's there. It takes. I'm so busy. I can't.
It's a lot, dude.
It's so much with work and everything. It's just impossible. So I'm just not at a place. Maybe one day when I retire, I'll revisit. I still get subscribers, which is weird. Like, no joke, every day I get subscribers to that. And someday, like, there was like a month where I was getting like 6-7 subscribers a day. So I don't know if somebody promoted it or something.
Yeah,
but
you did. You did on every show we had for like 2 months. You wouldn't shut up about it.
All right. This next one is a Savoy or Savoy. This I'm so happy to have. It's not a first pressing. It's like probably it's like a second or third pressing because the first pressing I don't think has. I think it's a blank back. So this one does have some of the catalog on it.
Yeah.
But does it say who the artist is? I don't know if they did.
Charlie Parker.
Original Charlie Parker dial. These are
That's
just
cool.
really cool. Even copies that are G, they show up for like $350 on Discogs. So they're just hard to get in any condition. So I lucked out that I got one of them. And on this one, the songs are okay. So first of all, the band on this. You ready for this band?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie Parker alto sax, Miles Davis trumpet, Duke Jordan piano, Tommy Potter bass, Max Roach drums. It's a killer quintet. And they do Dexterity, Birds of Paradise, Don't Blame Me, Dewey Square, Quasimodo, Scrapple from the Apple is probably the biggest one on this.
Cool.
They do Embraceable You as well. So that's a good one. I'm glad to at least have one of these.
Was that 78 stuff originally, or was it recorded for 10-inch? 78.
Yeah, this is like 46 material.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
it's not recorded to
that band. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not recorded to tape and recorded, first pressed on 78. First pressed on shellac.
How's it sound?
It's good. I mean, I don't really mind it. Whatever. I'm so it doesn't bother me that much because I listen to it all the time.
Sure.
So what else do we got here?
You got whiskey in your coffee mug there, or what?
No, I'm having a Spindrift.
Oh, I got a bunch of those.
Yeah, they're good.
I haven't tried one. Are they sweet, like sweet seltzer waters?
They're just, they put a little juice in it. They put it's 5% juice, and that's all they put in it.
Yeah.
Seltzer.
Yeah.
So this one is a beautiful cover.
Oh yeah, that's great.
This is Lee Konitz at Harvard Square. This is Ronnie Ball, Jeff Morton, Peter in bass. This is like the stuff that got me into like Tristano, like just loving this album and just realizing that all these guys studied with the same teacher and played with him.
Did you ever get the Atlantic that I keep telling you about?
Which one?
The Lee Konitz Warren Marsh on Atlantic, the early Atlantic 1200 series record.
Yeah, I got an original of that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. With the black and white cover. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was actually what really triggered it.
That's one of my favorite records, period.
It's so good. And they're doing Parker, and I just loved it.
It's fucking great.
So this is him. So this is George Wine's label, Storyville. But yeah, Lee Konitz.
I have an original of that too, but it's like fair. It's beat to absolute shit. So about the Speaker's Corner.
This one needs an upgrade. And there was one on eBay for like $50 that was supposedly like strong VG, which would have been nice.
Strong VG?
Yeah, with these old records, if there's like a couple pops, I don't mind that.
Well, sure, but strong VG is, it's fair, I guess.
It's just like a couple marks or whatever. It's fine. As long as it's not like repeating ticks. And
well, strong VG could definitely have repeating ticks on it, bro.
I mean, but this really looked like a strong VG. Like it looked really, like it probably isn't a VG plus, but it looked like a really nice record.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is Storyville, Lee Konitz. I got another one.
That one's cool. I like that cover.
This
didn't
one
they do that as a 12-inch too at some point with that same cover? I swear. No.
Maybe. I mean, maybe OJC put it out like that. Maybe.
Love
But
that cover.
this was really hard. So Lee Konitz at Harvard Square, not too hard to find. You could find a copy of that. There were like no copies available forever. And then when they came up, they were like over $100. So it took me a long time to find a good deal
I like
on
that
this
frame
one.
cover too.
Yeah.
The frame cover is cool.
And this is also Burt Goldblatt.
Oh, really? So he did. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a great cover. And then, so like you have Ronnie Ball piano, who I really like. Peter in bass. These are the Tristano guys. So, and they
did he take the cover picture as well as just making the cover?
Probably.
Huh.
It doesn't attribute a photographer. Like there's no slash like
sure,
like Wolf Miles or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is so they do. If you watch my Tristano video, they do the track 317 East 32nd Street, which is Lenny Tristano's address, and they named the competition after it. So anyway, so that was a cool one to get. I showed this recently, so I won't go too deep on it. I think I showed it within the last two streams.
Last week.
This is also a Storyville one.
Cool.
This one is not my favorite. It's good. I'm happy to have it. But if I had to put records on the chopping block, those Comets ones would be the Storyville records I would go after.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is cool. And Russ Freeman on piano, who recorded with Contemporary Records a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one sounds like it's possibly boring.
It's I describe it kind of like Shorty Rogers. There's a zany, upbeat, fun vibe to it.
Which, you hate fun.
I don't know. I'm not a fun person.
I like Shorty Rogers. How dare you?
I like him too, but I just mean that style. So I'm just not too into it. There is I like when Jufrey does that kind of playful style, but there is kind of a cheesy way to do it. And this is getting borderline. So, but anyway, I'm probably being too harsh on this.
They're all dead, so they're not going to know.
What's that?
So they're all dead. They're not going to care.
All right. Next one is Charlie Christian.
Cool.
This is the famous 1941 Minton's recording. So the Jerry Newman, who was a college student at Columbia University, he had a Wilcox Gay cutter head that was mobile, and he brought it to the clubs, and he brought it into Minton's, and he asked can I record you guys? And it was Monk, Kenny Clark, Charlie Christian, Joe Guy trumpet. And it actually sounds pretty good. I mean, for what it is, it's a 1941 recording on a mobile lacquer cutter. But it's one of the earliest bebop recordings.
Very cool.
Documents. Yeah. And so this is Jerry Newman's label. So he recorded it back in 41. He went out to World War II. He came back and he opened up a record shop and a label in Greenwich Village.
That could have been during the fucking strike too, man.
So
like when they didn't record any fucking music.
Probably, yeah, maybe. 41, probably, yeah. It might be. Because, maybe. But yeah, let me show you the label here. So this is a
42 to 44. Okay. Whatever.
So this has an ear in the dead wax. So they pressed it up Plastilite. So it's Plastilite pressing. There's the Esoteric label. But this is one of the historic documents, one of the greatest historic kind of recordings that I'm so happy to have. This was very cool. This is why, some of this history is why I got so excited about bebop.
Yeah.
It's just it was kind of amazing for the day. And then one more, I won't go too deep, but this is Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Christian. And this is also at Minton's in another place called Monroe's. Fidelity on this is not as good as the one I just showed. The one I just showed, if you're going to get one, get this one.
Is that on red vinyl? Somebody, Fluffy said he saw one on red vinyl before.
No, mine are both on black, but yeah, there were some on red. And then also Jerry Newman developed another label in the 12-inch era, which I can't remember the name of, and he reissued the stuff on that label too. So there's a couple ways to get it. But this is definitely the one to check out. Let me see what tracks they're doing on this. A track Stomping Up the Savoy, and then Swing to Bop, literally called Swing to Bop.
Who's messaging you over and over again?
Me?
Yeah, so it's beeping.
Let me see. It's probably our Discord. Let me get out of here. I hope it's not Slack. Oh my God, that would be terrible.
Just ignore it. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, come on. 10:30 at night.
Yeah, get fucked. It's not like y'all have servers that are crashing or anything. Right.
Okay. So let's keep going. So also on Esoteric, this was another one that was produced by Leonard Feather by Esoteric, who recorded the Charlie Christian stuff and put it out later when he came back from the war. This is Al Haig Trio on Esoteric.
Yeah.
This is another example of Leonard Feather's involvement and him taking one of the bebop piano players and giving him a session. So this is great. Like I'm happy that Leonard Feather was documenting these guys during this time. But this is actually, what's that?
So our new member has a question. Is this the same as the esoteric label that did classical?
I don't think so. But maybe I'd have to double check. But yeah, who's the band on this?
What an esoteric question.
Yeah. But anyway, another modernist piano player. I think this is like a 53 session.
Yeah.
And the band is Al Haig, Bill Crow, Lee Abrams, May 1954. But this is also plastilight pressing, on the esoteric. But I feel like, does anybody watching?
Didn't you just join as a member of the channel tonight, Roberto?
I want to do a poll real quick.
Hence your little, whatever that little shape is there next to the wrench.
All right, we're gonna do a poll.
Can it be, why are you the rest of you not members? Please become members. Yes or no?
Just please like the video, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. That would be great.
Yes. No, but it's official now, though, Roberto. I know you've been here since day one.
Okay.
What are we doing? I forgot.
I'm doing a poll.
Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun,
Sorry, I'm just setting it up.
Dun, dun. My cat's trying to open the garage door with her toenails, little shithead. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, you cat.
Sorry, this is taking forever.
Did you forget how to type?
Yeah. All right. So we're doing
This cat,
the question is, do you collect early 50s jazz 10-inch LPs?
Do you collect what?
Hold on, I'm just finishing it up. I'll go over it in 1 second. Thanks for waiting, folks. This is important.
It's taking a long time.
Okay. All right, we're going to start the poll.
May have walked us into being on the show for more than 3 more minutes. Damn it.
Okay, here we go. So do you collect early 50s 10-inch jazz LPs? They're a core part of my collection. I grab them when I see them. Curious, but priced out. Not for me, 12-inch only. So kind of an interesting range there.
Not for me, it's going to be like 80%.
So let's see.
Okay, I have a pile. Let's see what else you got.
I got a good amount more.
Do you have anything that's not boring?
Hey! I'll try to move through them quicker. Oh, you'll like this one. Okay, so my next set are French 10-inch LPs.
Okay, that's cool.
So I know I've shown this. You probably remember this, but this is Marshall Solal. This is just early with him and Joe Benjamin and Roy Haynes.
That's a cool cover.
And it's a Paris.
Did they rip a sticker off of? Yeah, they did. Damn,
yeah, they did. I imported this from the UK. It was a good price. These are pricey.
All
that's
fucking
all
sweet.
These 10-inch on Vogue or Swing or Swing.
Yeah.
They especially to import them on top of it, they get very pricey.
Especially now. Well, I don't know.
This one's in great condition.
I can't. Let's see the label. The label's
sorry.
cool.
Yeah.
Wing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's French.
So it's French jazz, and then Vogue, which is also in France, but also in the UK, at least for distribution purposes. They put out some of this stuff too. So this material, like these 10 inches, like show up on all 3 of those labels from the early 50s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this is a Paris session, and you, like I mentioned, you have Joe Benjamin and Roy Haynes going out there.
Yeah,
basically, playing modernist bop.
That's cool.
right? And then the other side is Jean-Marie Ingrand and Jean-Louis Vial. So a couple different sessions.
Very cool.
But yeah, so that one's cool. There's a lot of really good French 10-inch jazz from the classic era.
I bet.
A lot of it. This is I think he's an American, but this is on Vogue and only put out. I think he recorded it in Paris.
Very nice.
But this is Arnold Ross Trio, another modernist trio style here. This is on a beautiful pressing. This is on Vogue here.
Yeah, sweet label to this. So cool. Love
Deep
that.
groove, really thick. Like the lead-in groove on this is like really wide. I don't know if you can see it there. You see how wide it is?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like, some of the old Blue Notes are like that too, but it's nice. It's a nice pressing. And the jacket's really nice too.
That's very cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this is cool. All right. Oh, and then also the line art is Pierre Merlin, 1952. Is that line art? Lucky Thompson Quintet.
Very nice.
This is actually 1956. So that's one of those examples where like the French were still putting it.
Yeah. Obviously Lucky Thompson.
But this has Henry Renaud on piano, who he worked with a lot of Americans.
What's the label on that one?
But all these have like the flip back. I got this at Ergot in New York.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Oh, and it's also the label. Check out the label.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
So
it's London?
It's London, but I think this might be this is London, made in England. So I don't know what that is. If anybody knows about the label history there, it says Ducretet Thompson. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Okay. Oh, and one more. This is Henry
Ducrete.
So Henry Renaud, he came over to New York and recorded with a bunch of guys, and then took those tapes back to Paris, and they put them out.
I feel like that cover would have been better without the photos on it.
Yeah, the cover's not that great. I got this at Jazz
Records. I mean, the art on the cover is sweet. Yeah.
Label, that Vogue label.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah, so let me tell you who's on this. So you have Al Cohn, J.J. Johnson, Milt Jackson, Percy Heath, and who's C. Smith? Who's C. Smith? What's interesting is they talk about kind of the racial history of the United States on the back here, because it's a British pressing. It's like they're trying to, contextualize like, what some of the artists that are on here. So anyway, it's an interesting read on the back.
Yeah.
Because of that. Then we're going to get into Savoy. So I have one Charlie Parker 10-inch.
Yeah.
This has the blank back.
That's the box that they did too, right?
I have the box. I have like this material like 15 times.
Yeah.
So they do steeplechase on this, and Tiny's Tempo, Parker's Mood. This is a really good one. This is volume 3. So these are a little easier to find than the Dials. Probably just had more pressings or better distribution.
Yeah.
On the Savoy label.
Love it.
You got Leo.
I need that Parker on Savoy box. I don't have that.
Leo Parker.
Oh, cool.
It's a really good box. This is blank back as well.
Big old baritone.
New Sounds of Modern Music. So Leo Parker to me is more like he has like a soulful R&B style to him. But on this
horn, man.
But on this New Sounds in Modern Music series. So this is like volume, what is it? This is volume 1 actually, but there's a number of volumes and it features a different artist, but the New Sounds in Modern Music is all bebop. So this is a Leo Parker bebop record.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of unique in his catalog, but he did play a lot with those guys, but like, let me tell you who's the band on this. So they do Leo Parker, Dexter Gordon, Charlie Rouse, Hank Jones, Sir Charles Thompson, J.J. Johnson, Joe Newman, Al Lucas, Curly Russell, Jack Parker, and Shadow Wilson. So it's a few different sessions, but those are some pretty notable players of that time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's keep going. All right. Lester Young.
Nice.
So this is also blank back. But yeah, this one's really nice. The first track on this is Blue Lester, which there's a 12-inch reissue of this, and that's the title. But yeah, Lester Young. So Roy Haynes is on drums, and Shadow Wilson on drums again. Count Basie on piano on one of these sessions. Junior Mance on piano. So these are sessions from 1944 and 1949 on this 10-inch. So it's early stuff. But Lester Young is incredible. I'm kicking myself because we were doing our top 10 tenors last week, and I didn't say Lester Young. And it's Coltrane and Lester Young. Those are my two favorite.
Well, we only did 5, but yes.
But I mean, the fact that I didn't even mention him, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, and I showed this recently. This is that Dexter Gordon Wardell Gray Chase. So this is the 47 version of it.
Awesome.
You still hanging in there, Chris?
Yeah, I'm responding to Roberto.
Okay. This is the only box that I'm going to show. You ready for this? Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Yes.
So we're going to get into Norman Granz's 10-inch stuff. So to start, we have this box. It's a 2 10-inch LP.
Oh, yeah,
box.
dude. Yeah.
The jazz scene, where every track, this was like a concept idea, and all the artists he was working with, he had them write a track and perform a track on this. It came out on 78 shellac with like a beautiful booklet with like all these photos. It's really stunning. And Norman Granz signed each copy. I think there were like 1,000 made.
Well,
also 10-inch as two 10-inches. And I've spoken about this before, but Coleman Hawkins does the first solo tenor track. It's just him, and the song's called Picasso, but it's such a great track. Charlie Parker's on this as well, and there's a bunch of stuff on
I sent that to you a few weeks ago saying, hey, have you seen this? You're like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Is there a book in there?
Bud Powell has a track. Duke Ellington has a track. So there's a ton of great stuff on this. But it was, the jazz scene. Oh, this is an early Stan Getz on clef.
Nice. Like that cover.
It's David Stone Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Norgran, so Norman Granz's label Norgran. I have this George Wallington trio. This is great. And they do A Night in Tunisia on this, and it's a wonderful version. This is that track is like one of the tracks that got me into piano trio.
What do you mean?
Well, just it made like when I heard that, I just felt like this kind of early modernist piano trio stuff is like incredibly good. Like, don't worry about, having quartets or quintets. Like, go after these like Al Haigs and George Wallingtons and Bud Powells. Like, these trios are where it's at. Like, I don't know. I love this, the trio.
Yeah. Did you not like jazz trios before you heard that?
I think I was more interested in getting like trumpets and saxophones.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Not that I didn't like it, but I mean, to get obsessed, for it to become like my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair.
Was exploring all these guys. Speaking of trio, Lester Young trio here. This I like better than the Savoy one I showed.
Mm-hmm.
This has Buddy Rich and Nat King Cole and Lester Young, and it's wonderful. Great stuff. This is like why I love Lester Young, is this album.
Yeah.
It's great. These are a set. So Jazz at the Philharmonic, volume 2 and 3. These are like my favorite two.
Yeah.
They have a great group on this, including Charlie Parker. It's one concert. And there's a whole story behind it where like Parker doesn't show up until the second tune, and he jumps on stage and jumps right into a solo and sounds incredible. And you could hear like Norman Granz yell like, "Where were you?" That's the story anyway, but it's cool.
Those are cool.
And David Stone Martin covers. So you got Dizzy on this one.
I think I've definitely got one or two of those in a 12-inch reissue form.
They reissued these to death.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were cool. And yeah, I mean, they're so like this one's on clef, right? You see?
Yeah.
And then this one's on Mercury.
Oh yeah. Well, is it British?
No, it's
yeah, he did a bunch of shit on Mercury too. That's right.
He started on like before he had Norgren. Yeah. He actually started with Mose Ash on a couple of his labels. Yeah. And then he moved to Mercury. And then some of the Mercury stuff he kept the rights to, so he started
yeah.
That's why, like, for example, like this jacket has a sticker over it, Clef Records. Mm-hmm. If you were to unpeel this, it would say Mercury here.
Let's do it right now.
No. Should we? We could do it.
No, you don't want to do that.
For the people. People need to see this.
You're gonna play like it's a butcher cover. You're gonna peel the fucking record.
All right, I peeled it off. You want to see it? There, that's what it looks like.
Liar. You gonna peel it off.
That's essentially what it would look like.
Yeah, well, it looks worse than the Clef one. The Clef one's better.
Yeah, Clef one's cool. But yeah, that's the thing. And we've spoken about this on the stream, but like Norman Granz was like these Ash things, the Mercury, Norgran, Clef, and Verve. Yeah. And it's a hodgepodge in terms of like where things are pressed and produced. So I just treat it all as Norman Granz stuff. Like I don't really.
You know what's funny? I put the Clef stuff I have. It was also all reissued on Verve. So I just put the Verve number on it and just file it with my Verve records.
Yeah, there you go.
Clef shit. So that they definitely reissued. Like I looked it up. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I do kind of treat it as a body of work because I do feel like there's like a cohesiveness with his productions.
Sure.
Not to say there's not like, you know, things like he did record, you know, Jimmy Jufrey at the 5 spot. There's a lot of like edgy stuff there too, but there's still like, I don't know, like it kind of all fits together. So I kind of treat it just as his productions. Okay. We're moving into Prestige. This is a 10-inch Miles Davis All-Stars. So you got Miles Davis trumpet, Percy Heath bass, Milt Jackson vibes, Kenny Clark drums, and Thelonious Monk piano. And what is on here is the original first time it was issued, Bag's Groove. So, and I have compared this to my original 12-inch version. I do think this sounds better. It could just be the condition. The condition of this is so nice. Yeah, it probably just wasn't played that much in the copy I have. But like, this is my go-to copy for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, so this is volume 1.
That ended up on the Bag's Groove record, basically.
Yeah, so volume 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure is Bag's Groove. Like they just pressed those.
There's a couple of repeats on Bag's Groove, so I don't know.
There's 2 Bag's Grooves on Bag's Groove.
Yeah.
I don't know which takes they are, but there's 2 different takes.
Yeah, there is.
And then on here you have a Monk track, so Emsha Swing. Swing Spring, The Man I Love, and Bag's Groove. So I don't know. Maybe that I'd have to look to see what's on Bag's
Groove. Is that but Monk played on some of them tunes, right? Or is that a different
Monk played on all these.
Oh, did he? Okay.
On all the ones I just mentioned. On Bag's Groove, I don't think he plays on all of them all. So it's probably, but anyway. So this is on the West 50th New York City address. This address, like the detail on it, is different than the 12-inch one, like that Sunny Stid I just showed.
Sure.
Like the labels definitely, they have the same markings, but they look a little different, and the yellow looks a little different too. And then this came with somebody who wrote.
Oh, cool.
Down some music, so I saved that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but he took good care of his record. Whoever owned this. Chris, do you want to jump in and show some stuff?
No. No, I'm good. I've already shown
like a marathon.
You said you had 25 records. I feel like you've shown 70 already.
Well, I'm getting close. I probably have like another 10.
Okay, cool. What's all the Blue Notes?
That we're ending on those. So these are John Erdley in Hollywood. You can see the jazz.
New jazz
is all messed up, but this is an early new jazz with this guy John Erdley. He he played with Phil Woods. He had a couple lead sessions, and then he played also in Europe, I think in the 70s. And I think he actually plays with Al Haig in the 70s in Europe with some other folks.
Is that like original tape that's on? Oh, the tape is there.
No, the tape's removed, so the jacket's pretty tough. So I got this. I can't remember. It was probably like $60 or something. And I don't know. I just wanted a copy of it, so it plays really nice. But yeah, I compromised on the jacket just so I could get a copy. And then this is the New Jazz label.
Yeah.
So this is New Jazz. So if you're familiar with the 12-inch New Jazz series that OJC is putting out some of, the original New Jazz from the early 50s, that was part of Prestige, had this label, and then it kind of went away until like the late 50s when it came back, and it actually became more of like almost like a avant label in some ways. Like where the Dolphys came out on, and a lot of different early 60s like kind of experimental stuff.
Yeah, and expensive as hell.
But John Early's like, so this is a West Coast session, so record a West Coast, and it's got this whole West Coast vibe. So like that jazz
it's weird that it's on New Jazz and it was West Coast. I don't know.
Well, it's because the producer is Jack Andrews, who worked with Bob Weinstock. I guess he went out to the West Coast, or he was the West Coast
recording, brought the tapes back, and they did their thing.
Because remember, this is like 54, 55, so it is fairly early for them. But it's like, I showed that Jack Sheldon trumpet record on Jazz West, John Erdley trumpet on Jazz West, like on a New Jazz here on the West Coast. There was like a West Coast trumpet style that I was getting into, and it's nice. And I do like his work with Phil Woods as well. That's probably his best stuff. But yeah, so I have this one. Oh, this is cool. So
Phil Woods is the man.
This isn't my favorite Miles, but like it's an old Prestige in nice condition.
Yeah.
So this is Prestige 154. So it's not one of the first, but it has it's before they started designing their covers, really.
Yeah.
It's in nice condition, and they do the music of Al Cohn, who was a sax player, and composer. But yeah, they do like tasty puddings on this. It's not my favorite. It's nice though, but it's a little too dorky for Miles.
That's fair.
But it's good. I'm happy to have it. And then this is a Plastilite, so Prestige on Plastilite. All the 10 was Plastilite, and then blue.
That's
so this was before the fireworks.
Wow.
And there's we'll see an earlier label than this, I think. But the band on this is Al Cohn, Zoot Sims, Sonny Truitt, John Lewis, Kenny Clark, Leonard Gaskin. So this is a septet. Yeah, septet. And this is around the era. This is like right after Birth of the Cool Stuff. So that's the era here. More George Wallington. So he recorded for Prestige as well. George Wallington.
Yeah, they didn't really put a lot of effort into the covers back then, huh?
No, this is a Prestige 136. So this is earlier than the Miles we just saw, and I'll show you the label. So this was the original Prestige label. And this is Plastilite recording. So just a basic.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Basic label. And this is cool too. So this is George Wallington piano. It says Baron Fingus on bass. So obviously Charles Mingus. Or Oscar Pettiford on bass. And Max Roach on drums. So.
What was his name? Baron Fingus?
Yeah, because I guess he was probably contracted to Atlantic. Maybe Atlantic at the time.
That's funny.
Or maybe Bethlehem. Or no. Who would it be? Yeah, I don't know. It could be. It could actually be a period. He put some stuff up for period. Okay, this one is Benny Green. Benny Green blows his horn. Charlie Rouse Candido on conga, Cliff Small's piano, Paul Chambers bass, Ossie Johnson drums.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And this is photographs from Rudy Van Gelder's on the cover.
Yeah, from the
What do you think of,
house.
what do you think of that cover design?
Yeah, that's horrible.
You know, I feel like what Francis Wolff and Reed Miles could have done. Who did the design here? Does it say?
Probably fucking Weinstock himself.
Probably, yeah. If it's not attributed, it probably is him.
Well, he probably had somebody lay it out because I guarantee he wasn't doing the fonts and shit. But
yeah, but like if you were to take one of these, either one, stretch it out, zoom in, increase the blacks, and then have it like a blue note, this would be awesome. These photos would be awesome.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that the main guy. Oh, well, anyway, never mind.
Yeah, we don't have to go there.
Yeah, it's fine.
But that's a Prestige Fireworks yellow. This is, I think, one of the later 10 inches before they switched.
Mm-hmm.
It's Prestige 210. So the other ones we saw were part of the 100 series. Okay, one more Prestige, then we're going to Blue Note. This one is Lee Konitz with Miles Davis. So this really is right after Birth of the Cool.
Oh, aesthetics. That's cool.
Yeah, and they do George Russell's Aesthetic on here. Yeah. This is a cool one.
That's a cool one. I like that.
This is also Prestige 116.
Is that the blue label again?
It's a blue label. So that one.
Those are cool. Looks like a Royal Roost label almost.
It does. It looks just like it. So this one's Lee Konitz, Miles Davis, Billy Bauer guitar. So Tristano dude. That's probably how we got on the session because, well, I don't know. There's different circles. Sal Mosca piano, another Tristano guy. Arnold Fishkin bass, Max Roach drums. So
wait, who's on bass?
Arnold Fishkin.
Is that a real name or is that another pseudonym?
No, that's a real name.
Arnold Fishkin.
He's on a bunch of like the Konitz.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Fishkin?
But so the back, I haven't been showing the backs of the jackets.
Crazy. That's awesome.
But it's basically like a catalog.
Yeah.
So
$385. Holy shit, that's a lot of money back then.
Yeah, $385. List price $385.
What year was that?
With Lee Konitz commanding. This would have been probably 54. Say 54. No. It probably would have been earlier than that. Because Birth of the Cool is 49. This is probably like 1950.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to do an inflation calculator. So how much was it? 385?
Yeah, something like that.
In 1950? It's $47.75 now, bro. That's crazy.
We do have a poll going. We have a good response so far. So get your responses in.
Do it quick.
And also, when you're responding, hit the like button. Do us a favor and do that, please. So it is a 1951 session.
Okay.
So 1951.
Yeah, that's what I did. So $3.85 in 1951 is equivalent to $47.75 today. Okay.
All right. So that's like a audiophile release right there.
Something, dude. Yeah.
Because this is not a hack. I mean, there's no way. It's way too early for that.
Yeah, no way.
Let me see if I can find it. Probably is like one of those things where it just says
New York City or something.
Apex. It says, New York City, but it's Apex Studios.
Okay.
So March 8th at Apex Studios.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
All right. We're getting into Blue Note now.
Okay.
This is a Howard McGee 10-inch record, Blue Note.
That's a early 5000 series, huh?
Yeah. So this is 5012. So this is basically a bebop recording.
Yeah.
And the band there are a couple different bands, but you have Howard McGee trumpet, J.J. Johnson, Brew Moore, Kenny Drew, Curly Russell, Max Roach. You also have Howard McGee with Max Roach and Ernie Henry, Milt Jackson, Curly Russell, Kenny Clark. And I think those are the two groups. Yeah. So Fats Navarro, Ernie Henry on this.
That's cool. I like Boperation. That's a cool name.
Yeah. So this is a cool one, Howard McGee. Paul Bacon did the cover design. What do you think of that?
Paul Bacon. I mean, the covers are way better than their Prestige ones.
Yeah, they are. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And just a note, there's no like I haven't been showing the spines, but there's very, very rarely text on the spines of any of these 10 inches.
Oh, really?
Some of them didn't have anything on the back. They're not going to have anything on the spine.
That's true.
So it wasn't like a standard yet. They're still like working through, how to produce these things. Oh, this one's pretty good. This is a Frank Foster. New Faces, New Sounds. You got Frank Foster tenor, Benny Powell trombone, Gildo Mahone's piano, Percy Heath bass, Kenny Clark drums. That's a Francis Wolff photo.
That's very cool. I like that.
Yeah. And they do, so it's 6 tracks, it's 3 tracks, so it's 10-inch, 3 tracks aside, standard length.
Here's
also,
a good one.
What's kind of interesting here is you can't see it, but this gives you all the technical detail and equipment that Rudy used to record the session. They listed out. And what's interesting, I was talking with Rich from Deep Groove Mono, and I think he pointed out that it's kind of rare that he would ever disclose these types of things. Not something that's attributed to Rudy. Like there's like this whole thing about microphone placement. He didn't want people to
for sure.
So it is kind of interesting that they placed it, but I guess during the era when it was this early, they were still trying to
just trying to figure out what the fuck to do, man.
Yeah. But anyway, so when people say, the cover's framed, you see, this is what they're referring to here.
Yes.
Is these old covers have like a little indentation that make it look like it's a framed cover.
It's like the reverse of how they make the tip-ons today.
So like
or afterwards,
So when you're looking for those early 12-inch Blue Notes with like the Lexington, like the cover you want, to have the frame as well. So that's how you can kind of date it. But let me see if it's plastic. I mean, these are Plastilite, but on this, see, like this, for example, does not, I don't think it has RVG in the dead wax. Right. So I don't know. Well, I don't know if he was just not putting his name in the dead wax yet.
Yeah.
Because it says he recorded it. So, but maybe he didn't cut lacquers at this time. I don't know.
Surely he did.
So anyway, so this may have and let me check both sides. But like, I am not seeing his initials. And sometimes the early ones are really tiny initials.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see it on either side. So I don't know. I'm not sure. It's either that he just wasn't writing his initials yet, or somebody else cut it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If anybody knows. All right, this is like one of my favorite records in my collection. Bud Powell Volume 2.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So you have with George DeVivier on bass and Art Taylor drums.
Yeah, that's hot. That's cool.
And what's cool is like when you get the other Volume 2, the 12-inch, you get the alternate takes.
Oh yeah.
This you just get one take of everything.
Yeah, it's so much better than having to hear all the extra bullshit.
So it plays like a regular album, which I totally get what you mean. Like some of those early 12-inch reissued Blue Notes, they're cool, but like they kind of feel like they're historic documents in a way because
it's like you hear the same song like twice or 3 times. I'm like, okay, dude.
Yeah. So
I'm looking for.
But yeah, this is a trio, Lexington.
It's very nice.
And this one, let me see if there's RVG in the dead wax here. See, it's not on here either.
Scorpio 10-inch found.
There's a P. There's an ear.
There's a P. That's good.
So yeah,
I probably just couldn't putting that in there yet.
Yeah, if anybody knows for sure.
Well, Fred knows. You should ask Fred next time you go to New York City.
Fred knows. Rich definitely knows. Okay, this is another top title of my collection. This is Horace Silver.
Oh no!
What?
D-Love says on Discogs, it says the 5024 has RVG stamp and ear in the dead wax.
Well, mine doesn't, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Or maybe I'm totally missing it. I don't know. But thank you. That's interesting. So this is a Horace Silver quintet with Kenny Dorham, Hank Mobley, Doug Watkins, Art Blakey, nice. 5062.
Wow.
And yeah, so this was reissued. You know, like the 1200 early 1200s where Horace Silver is like doing this thing with his hands. Mm-hmm. There's a blue one, there's an orange one.
Yeah.
So this is on the blue one.
Okay.
So volume 3 and volume 4 are on the blue one, and volume 1 and 2, which are the trios, are on the
Well, they do like 6 of those 1200 series or something, like hardly
4,
any, right?
4. They just yeah. But then Horace Silver also has like a trio. He has other stuff, just not.
Is not the is that the 1200 the ones that had the Sidney Bechet in it too? The 2 Sidney Bechet records? Is that 1200? I think it is.
What do you mean 1200?
The 1200 series.
Oh, the series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right. But the 10-inch are 7000 series.
No, I know.
Yeah. So what Chris is referring to is the Blue Note had the modern stuff, which was the 5000 and the 1500, I'm sorry. And then there's the New Orleans style Dixieland, which was the 7000 on 10-inch. And then on 12-inch, it was 1200, he's saying.
Here, look. So these, yeah, I've got 2 of them. One of them's a repress from the 70s or something. I think the other one might be an OG. Who knows? We can look and see, but maybe not. Anyway, so here's the volume 1. Sidney Bechet Jazz Classics. Right? No, I was not looking at the screen, so yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So it's the same kind of thing as the 1500 series with these, though. It's got the listing for 1201 and 1202 on it, you know, for the songs.
Uh-huh.
And then all kinds of different groups and stuff. It's pretty cool, though. I don't know when. This is a reissue from, I don't know when, but it's funny because it says no stereo in the corner. Like, yeah, no shit. This is a Liberty repress. I think it says a division of Liberty on it. So, Liberty repress. And then this one, I don't know. You have to tell me more about this, but so this is the volume 2 that I have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's with Wild Bill Davison and Art Hodes. So it's 1202. Yeah. So you got that. But I don't know if this is an OG or what, but let me show you the label. You'll probably tell me.
So on that one, it's Sidney Bechet with Bunk Johnson and Sidney DeParis.
On volume 1 or volume 2?
On volume 2.
That's not what it says on the cover.
Hmm.
What is 47 West 63rd? That's volume 1. That's volume 2.
Oh, isn't that what you asked?
No, volume 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Should we check in with the poll?
After this, yeah. That's not volume 1. It's a different. Oh, it's a totally different cover. Interesting. Huh.
Okay.
Just type in Blue Note 1201, 1204.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Okay. Francis Wolff photography. Rudy Van Gelder cut the lacquer. Doesn't have the group.
What is the? Do they have a picture of the label?
Yeah,
it's Lexington. This must be a reissue of some kind.
Yeah. This is.
I don't have a Lexington. I've got a West 47 West 63rd. Whenever that was from, I don't know when that would have been.
That would be. Yeah, it's a little later.
Is it 50s still?
Yeah, that is.
Beat the shit anyway. It's got RVG though.
Here,
so anyway, it's weird. They did like 4 of these.
It looks like it's this copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they don't have a date on it, but it's probably, you could probably date this, but
I don't care. I mean, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
They're not expensive or anything. It's just kind of neat to have.
All right, let me round this up. I'm
The
nearly
Liberty
done.
one sounds better than the other one. So.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
We'll just beat up. That's the only reason.
All right, 3 more. I'm showing 2. I'm showing 2 together. So these I've shown a number of times. These are the Gil Malays.
Oh yeah, cool.
Anyway, there's cool stories behind these. Math jazz. Look, even on the cover, you have like physics and other type of. So he was total nerd. And lastly, we're going to end on Wallington. This is a 10-inch George Wallington showcase. So arrangements by Quincy Jones, Dave Burns trumpet, James Cleveland trombone, Frank Foster tenor, Danny Bank baritone, George Wallington piano, Oscar Pettiford bass, Kenny Clark drums.
Yeah, that's sweet. Very cool.
Yeah, this one is a great one as well.
Smoking that cigarette like it's a joint.
Yeah, there you go. So that's it. Those are all the ones I pulled.
That's awesome, dude.
I have like another 25 or so, but they're not my favorites.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's look at the poll and shut her down, man. I'm getting tired.
All right, let's do it. So
can you tell us about what Jazz Bum polling, though?
Jazz Bum's polling. Jazz Bum's polling is for entertainment only and does not reflect official data or endorsements.
Birds lips.
All right. So we didn't get that many more votes in. So we're about 40 votes.
We only have 68 people watching now.
So we're about 40 votes. And not for me, 12-inch only is 46%.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then 15% was curious but priced out. And then 38% was I grab them when I see them. And then 0% were core part of my collection.
Well,
so I would have picked core part of it is a core part of my collection. Right. I would say it is for sure.
Right. That's cool.
So I guess I'm an outlier. That's good to know. Somebody's got to do it.
That's fair.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, man. That was good. It's a good show.
Yeah, that was like a marathon. All right. Thanks, everybody. Talk to y'all later.
See ya. Bye.